Yes, people. Welcome to another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by one of my fellow co-hosts, one of the three, man like little bro, one half of Analysis at Anfield is in the building. Ryan, what are you telling me? You good first and foremost?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm blessed. I have to say that for people who didn't see Agenda FC, like we just didn't spend like 2 hours on the show together. Like
Yeah, like
half
we
an hour
like we
ago.
weren't speaking about half an hour ago
Yeah.
still.
Like I know exactly how your day's been. Unless something major has happened in the last half an hour, I know exactly how you've
Yeah.
been and how your day has gone. But I still have to say it for the people, them. And like I start every single live show on the channel. Love to everybody who is supporting Sarcasm City TV. Like it's much appreciated and it really doesn't go unnoticed, in it. Like it doesn't go unnoticed. So like I always say, whether you're watching live and you're in the comments, whether you're watching live and you have it on in the background, whether you watch the shows back afterwards, yo, it's all appreciated. And large up everyone who be following on the Twitch as well. I believe we went over 700 followers on there. But please make sure you hit the like button on this video, whether you're watching live or watching it back. Hit the like button on this video. Make sure you share it across all the socials as well. Vitally important you do that. Click that share button and make sure you share it to your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp group, wherever you are active. Share it and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, please make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you do that because we go live every single day and you don't want to miss it. There's an upcoming live stream section on the channel, which I will be updating after this show. So you'll get the weekly schedule on the YouTube and the weekly schedule as well on the Twitch. And hashtag the show must go on. And I will get to the comments as well. And of course, do not forget, people, if you are new here, if you want to become a member, the link is underneath in the description. The link is underneath in the description. And big up everyone who be listening on the audio platforms as well. So whether that's SoundCloud, whether that's Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. But let me get to some of the comments. International break, so shit. Let me just get there.
I hate him,
Use the
man.
language. I can't. It's whack. It's so bad. When it's not like a World Cup or the Euros, can't stand it. It's dry. I pay no interest in it. It's just dry. In England playing Andorra and friggin' Hungary and Dynamo Kiev and Chips and all these teams, like, yo, it's just all dead, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about Dynamo Chicken, Kiev and Chips. Ali A says big up Flawless and the rest of the panel. Large up Ali A. Flawless. We're going to get into that. He said, what do you make of the Argentina-Brazil match today that got cancelled because of the 4 players breaking COVID rules? Yeah, we're going to get into that. Daniel says, big up everyone. Disgraceful performance from the Reggae Boys. Theodore Whitmore out. I didn't even know Jamaica were playing today. Did you get beat? What's going on? Let me know.
Yeah, I heard you were playing Panama and you were losing like 2-0 or something.
No idea. Hi says Nippin. It's large up to Nippin.
Big up.
Wait till Yan gets here. You man are done, says Damien. He's talking more to Ryan. Ryan, once Yan gets here, you finish. You know that, right?
I ain't scared of her.
All right. Okay. Remember you said that, people. Everyone note that down. You know me, about 3 minutes 17 that he said that. Large up Deviant says big up to you too.
Big
Man.
up Deviant, my G.
If you want a link, let me know, my guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you
My
want a link,
G.
let me know. Big up Flawless and Ray says Nippin. Big up NB. Who says lol. Big up Flawless the workhorse and Ryan. You are done. Are you done? You are done for, man. Shitting bricks. Laughing my ass off with laughing emojis.
Man ain't scared of Yan, innit?
All right. Okay. All right. Big up Flex Star. First time he's been here. I believe we was on a space together. He says, Flawless, bro. Allow the Arsenal banter today, brother. Yeah, man, I allow it. You know what I'm saying? I just state facts and people think it's banter.
You speak for yourself, innit?
Yeah, that's on him. Yeah, Deviant, don't worry about it. Notorious FAT says Pep next Jamaica manager Flawless. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. And Dan says, big up morning from here. Big up morning from here. Obviously, he's watching all the way from Thailand. He says, waiting for the CM Punk
Thailand.
first match return. Yeah.
Big up, man.
Thailand and that. Large up Lauren in the building because we haven't seen her in a minute. You know, she said, Arsenal didn't play this weekend. No need to talk about the banter club. I don't know about large up Lauren. I don't know about that last part still. Why can't we talk about
it? They need to be talked about. It's a big game. It's one of the biggest games of the season, Arsenal Norwich. Relegation battle next weekend. It needs to be built up, talked about, everything.
We need to give respect to the teams who are at the top of the table and competing for Premier League and trying to get in the top 4 in the Europa League, and the teams battling relegation as
of
well.
course,
It's only
of
fair
course.
that we cover it all, innit, Ryan? We can't just talk about Liverpool and Manchester United and Chelsea and Manchester City and Leicester and West Ham. No, we should also talk about your Norwiches and your Brentfords and your Crystal Palaces and
We
your
need to be
Newcastles
talking
and your
about the
Arsenals. Yeah.
Brighton Arsenal and them, man, innit?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's only right to be talking about. The teams who are first and second should be getting as much shine as the teams 19th and 20th. You know what I'm saying? Surely they should be. Because if first was playing second, we'd be here talking about it. Am I lying? Like when Liverpool played Chelsea, it was a big game, innit? And we spoke about it in depth.
Of course. So why is it 19th versus 20th a big game?
Get me? Big relegation 6-pointer at the Emirates, Arsenal versus Norwich. Why are we not discussing that? Both teams on 0 points. One on -8 goal difference, one on -9 goal difference. One goal scored for Norwich, 0 for Arsenal. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's only right we give the light.
I mean, she's saying you're making it. She's saying you're making it sound like a 6-pointer versus Norwich. It ain't. It definitely is.
6-pointer. Because if Norwich lose, I mean, if Arsenal lose, then I think Arteta's out the door. This could change Arsenal's whole season. This could change the Amazon doc forever. You know what I'm saying? In that, it's a massive game. See, look, Timo says it biggest game of the season next week in the bottom of the table. Therefore, that's my point. Is there a bigger game in the Premier League fixtures other than that?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so. The only thing over maybe that's a bit big, like me, a little bit bigger than it, is the Ronaldo return.
Ronaldo coming back, but that's not because of the teams. That's just because it's Ronaldo's first game.
Yes. That's just because it's Ronaldo's first game, and that has implications for Norwich and Arsenal because we're playing Newcastle.
Yeah, you man better be hoping United win the game,
business, because that's what you have to do when you're in and around. You hope that you win, and the big six. You know what I'm saying? So that's well, that's the original 5 and Leicester. You know what I'm saying? That's no longer Arsenal.
I would have said they should be hoping Liverpool. No, actually, who are we playing now? What?
So
how many
you've got Arsenal, Norwich. You got Arsenal, Norwich, Liverpool, Leeds.
They should be hoping Liverpool beat Leeds.
Yeah, maybe Leicester, Manchester City. That's the only other game because that's two of the big 6.
That's 2 good teams, isn't it?
That's 2 of the big 6. So that's gonna affect the top of the table, isn't it? Bear in mind, Leicester they didn't. Yeah, when they beat City last year, that was at the MTI, didn't it? But this game's at Leicester. But yeah, we'll soon find out. You know what I'm saying? But we will get to the comments, people. But please, please, please make sure you hit the like button on the video, people. Please make sure you do that first and foremost. Hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, it's where you can ask us any question sporting related, past or present. So any question you got for me, or you got for Ryan, or you got for both of us, ask and we will answer, and we'll get to all the comments we have. We can also, don't forget as well though, people, if members take priority. So when you see me bringing up the same names on the screen, I'm not ignoring the members. I'm not ignoring you lot. It's just that membership, that's a part of one of the perks, is your comment or question takes priority like a super chat on the Q&As, isn't it? So if you see Deviant's name, if you see Deviant's name or NB or Daniel, when you can see the little not emoji. That's just the little icon next to their names. That's why. But yeah, we'll talk about the Argentina-Brazil match. But Deviant says it's a 6-pointer. I've seen numerous articles describing it as a relegation 6-pointer, even talks. But
it is a relegation 6-pointer.
Yeah, the banner in it is a relegation 6-pointer, 100%. Like things could change.
Definitely.
You get me? Norwich could go on a run and get out of the relegation zone.
Yeah,
and
Daniel Farke's a more experienced manager than Arteta.
Well, that's true. You know what I'm saying? And MB says, LOL, change the Amazon doc forever. Say less, dickhead. It's facts, though. If Arteta gets sacked, that changes that 2-3 episodes of the whole Amazon doc. That changes Arsenal.
You saw what happened with the Tottenham moment. They sacked their manager.
Oh, man. We're just giving Arsenal shine here, I would say, innit?
Yeah.
I would say we're personally just giving Arsenal shine, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the perfect person coming on to talk about giving Arsenal shine and whether this is a relegation 6-pointer or not. So big up Eleanor back in the building. How you doing, Eleanor? You good?
I'm good.
Big up Eleanor.
I've been at a wedding. I've literally just got in, put normal clothes on, and I'm here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. And we was just literally here discussing your North London, I would say rivals, but they're just neighbours at this point.
We're just saying,
and we're just talking about Arsenal Norwich and it being arguably the biggest game of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? 19th versus 20th.
Wow.
What's your thoughts on it?
You know, at the end of the day, I don't think they'll get relegated because I think that
I don't think Norwich will get relegated either, yeah.
I don't think Arsenal would genuinely get relegated. I think they'll be.
That's brilliant, yo.
They'll end up at like what? They'll be like mid-table, top 10.
I think you're being generous.
Do you think they'll get top 10?
I think they'll get top. I think they get top 12.
You got to remember that they lost. Okay, Brentford, cool, they lost, but City and Chelsea, who saw them beating any one of those teams? Regardless,
I don't even. I'm
but it's the pathetic
just to play devil's
nature in
advocate.
terms of the way they lost.
What you just said there is spot on, Eleanor, about who saw them beating Chelsea and City. I'm not 100% convinced they beat Norwich at this point. That's not even a routine home win.
I get that. I do get that, but we'll see. I think.
But
I think they'll break top 10. I don't think they'll be that bad.
They're not getting top 10.
I don't know. I think that if they're that much,
there's at least 11, 12 teams that are better than
money
them.
in January. They'll spend money in January if they're not.
But I hear that.
They don't spend money right though.
There's Burnley, Norwich. Who else could get relegated out of them?
Nah, there's 8 teams. It's the relegation. You're not wrong. I don't think they get relegated. It's more the top 10 thing. I don't see them. So you got the big 5. So that's 5.
Do you
Spurs
see
6.
What like?
I like 11th, 12th. Like we'll go through it. So you have the big 5. So I don't think they finish above any of them. So that's United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leicester. So that
they don't finish above Spurs.
I don't think they finish above Spurs. That's 6. I don't think they finish above West Ham. That's 7. I don't think they finish above Leeds. That's 8. Everton 9. Who we missing?
There's definitely more in
There's
that.
someone else. We've missed someone.
I'm actually going to search these teams in the league.
Wait, let me check. We got to 9 there, and there's a team that I'm actually missing.
That's 9 that we actually search pretty easily.
9. That's true. That's true.
That's Villa.
I think
that's it.
Villa.
I don't think they finish above Villa. So that's 10.
Oh, Villa. Yeah.
Villa. That's what I'm saying. I think they're 11th, 12th.
Who they have in charge. If they keep.
Well, I reckon Wolves could finish above them because, Wolves are on 0 points as well, but they've been unlucky in their games. They're on more of a right track than Arsenal at the moment.
Wolves have been unlucky. Wolves should have beaten us.
Wolves have been very unlucky.
They should have beaten us and United. Wolves
and they've got some good players as well.
The Brighton curse, where Brighton just couldn't score.
The Brighton curse. Large up, Jan. What are you saying? You get
big up, Jan.
Good football. I think West Ham. We didn't say West Ham. They don't finish above West Ham.
I think I put West Ham. I might not even put West Ham in there. See, so that's like 11.
No, Arsenal get top 10, man.
They are not getting top 10.
All right, let's go into it. Who did they finish above out of 10?
I don't know, but they'll get top 10.
No, let's have the discussion.
Why do you think that? What makes you think that?
And then let's have the discussion. I'm open to the debate. I legit don't think they're better. I don't think they're one of the best 10 sides in the league. Who are they better than?
Maybe not, but they'll get top 10, trust me.
But what makes you think that? You're still thinking of Arsenal in name as some sort of big club that's entitled to finish in the top 10. Like, that's not the case anymore.
Nah, man, it's Arteta, fam. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a guy.
It's not Arteta. Arteta will probably get sacked, and then they'll finish top 10.
It does depend how long he's there for.
But then, who did they get after Arteta?
Yeah.
They get Eddie Howe. He does a better job than Arteta.
But I'd do a better job than Arteta at this point. But whether it's good enough to get them top 10.
I have a case, yo. I could have lost them 3 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a pathetic nature in which they lost those 3 games. And thing is, it's all well and good getting it's not as if they're going to get an Antonio Conte in.
Daniel.
But even no matter what manager what they get, they've got shit players. That's the thing. Their players are rubbish. Like they're not. Their players are not. Their team is not top 10 in quality.
Big up my guy Flex. He says, Flawless, don't run from the challenge, brother. I'm here, my G. You already know, man. I'm out here all 24/7, 10 toes down. After finishing second last year and adding Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane at Manchester United title contenders. Absolutely not, because of the manager we have. Is the squad good enough? Yes. Is the manager good enough? Absolutely not. Yeah, and that's what it is. So that's why I'm here. I've said we finished 4th. And I'm on a vibes thing this season. And the board heard me say that and said, you know what, Flawless? We're on a vibes thing too. And they went and got Cristiano Ronaldo back. You might as well go get Rooney back. You just play that soccer aid. Scholes is still around.
Rooney was so shit in soccer aid, though.
Bring him back. He probably.
You know who the 2 best players were? Probably Scholes and Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane played really well.
Robbie Keane. Hey, Rooney probably still gets into our midfield, so run it. Why not?
Scholes definitely does.
Yeah, Scholes a boss, though. You already know that.
Big up Nathan.
You already know. Where else we at?
Why, what's Nathan?
Emmanuel says, big up N'Golo, Flawless, and the gang. Large up Emmanuel. Large up everyone in the cut as well.
That sounds knackered, you know.
Deviant says, either Norwich scrape a win or boring 0-0 stalemate. I actually think Arsenal win the game. I've said this. I legit think they win the game. I said this. Yeah. Where else we at? But I don't think Arsenal get relegated. But I think there is 3 teams worse than them. Here we go. Flex says, Liverpool finish in top 4. I think they will. Ryan thinks they win the league. Ellen is saying, yeah. Are
Liverpool
you?
have a very good 11. That is very, very.
With a very good
don't
manager.
Look at because your squad depth is awful, but at the end of the day, you will finish top 4.
Like, yeah, spot on. Like, we finished third last season with no centre backs.
You might finish above Arsenal.
Exactly.
So.
Yo, remove it from the stream, innit?
Is that a full house, Jan? What are you saying? Liverpool finished top 4. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Winning the league, top 1 we're finishing.
Leeds will finish in the bottom
Big
half.
up, Daniel.
Possibly. There's a possibility Leeds could finish in the bottom half. Where did they finish last year? 12th or something like that.
Was it 11th or something?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Are United winning the league? Nope. Absolutely not. Large of NB says big up the
No,
Queen.
you're winning the treble, not just
Yeah,
the
one of the realest. What on darts? Yeah, I hear you, man. Innit? You know what I mean? Saying on that, you can throw.
Yeah,
you can
big
hit
up
I
Nate.
use the darts board. I'd use Floss's face on it still.
Hilarious. Big up the Queen, Jan, one of the realest on the panel after flawless.
Oh, Queen, yeah, no.
Basically, he's
Don't
saying
hurt.
bun you. He's saying bun you and that, fam.
Exactly.
Ryan,
Oh,
that's what he's
Nathan
saying.
loves Jan. Nathan thinks Jan's a queen, no.
All good.
I think he actually said that before you joined in it. He was just saying bun Ryan in it. You know what I'm saying? Because they was going back and forth on Twitter. That's what it was. So he just taking shots at him. Yeah, Liverpool won't win. I don't think Liverpool win the league, but Ryan does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Flex, how you telling me you ain't beating Norwich? Our fans don't know how deep of shit we're in, man. I definitely see us finishing 11th if nothing changes, no cap.
No, you'll finish in the top 10.
I reckon 11th or 12th.
Can I just... How are you two doing, by the way, Elner and Jan? You know, how are you two? I don't think we asked you.
Sorry, I'm laughing at comment.
Much better, but I'm
Love that.
It's great to hear. What about you, Jan? How are you?
Great.
Dead
Flawless,
answer that, but okay.
Flawless, there's a debate going around who had the better season, Ronaldo 07, 08 or Suarez 13, 14.
On an individual level, Suarez, I think, was better. Because Suarez actually carried a shite.
Is that when Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or?
I swear he scored 42 goals that season. He scored 42 goals that season.
Suarez was carrying...
Yo, we won the Premier League and the Champions League. And he scored
weren't even in the
goals.
Champions League that season.
Yeah, he scored 42 goals that season.
Suarez didn't win anything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Didn't
because
even
we had a
win the
rubbish
Shield.
team that
Yeah,
wasn't
only thing
good enough to win. There's a
only thing
difference between... They had Patrice Evra at left back and we had Ali Sissoko at John
I hear
Flanagan
you,
at left
but he
back.
still scored 42 goals.
Suarez scored 31 and got like 13 assists and won
I
about
give him
10
credit.
penalties and was pretty much involved in every goal. Like, it
I
was
hear
mad.
that, but I'm not having that over that
Nah,
Ronaldo.
Suarez don't get enough respect for that season still.
Yeah, nah, he gets respect. He just wasn't better than Ronaldo.
He was. If you
He
watch
really
him, he
wasn't.
was still, but he
wasn't.
carried some
Not
dead
that
team.
season.
Ronaldo
Was the star man in the star side.
He was a star man. Ronaldo was the star man in a great team.
Yeah,
Suarez
100%.
carried one of the worst Liverpool teams I've ever seen.
Exactly, to nothing.
To within
Where'd
2
you
points of a title.
He carried him to nothing.
To
Where did he
within
carry
2
to?
points of a title.
So he carried him to nothing then.
Nah,
You lot
guys,
you guys
challenge.
wait.
Suarez, man.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'm
saw the
thinking of
effect.
Yeah, go on. I'm thinking of. I got it confused. Go on. Carry on. Say what you say.
You saw the effect of him leaving, and literally, we actually had a better squad on paper the season after, but we finished 6th just because we sold him. We went from 2nd to 6th.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how good he was.
Okay, and as soon as Ronaldo left, we haven't touched the European final since.
No, you reached the Champions League final 2 years after he left, and you won a league.
I forgot about the 2011 one still. Also,
Apologise now.
Yeah, it was a bad side. It was a bad side, though.
Yeah, you still got there. It was
a
better
bad
than our
side.
side we had.
It was a bad side. Yeah, but your side's shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
it was
not
shit.
no
As
bar.
far as carried him to almost
That's
2
no
points
bar.
of
I'm
a
not
title.
having it in it. You know what I'm saying? In that.
And if it weren't for Gerrard, we would have won it.
Man won a Premier League and a Champions League and scored 42 goals a season. I don't think there's been rarely a better season overall in general. It's about what you win at the end of the day.
I'm talking individual basis. Suarez was different.
Individual. Man scored 42 goals. How are you missing that? Man scored 42 goals and got a bag of assists as well.
Suarez got 31 bag of assists when he
so
missing the first 6 games of the season through suspension.
Yeah, that happens. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have scored 11 goals in them 6 games unless he was playing Norwich. But larger my guy in the cut, someone to bring more chaos. I was gonna say order, but therefore more chaos. Man, like Peter in the building. What are you telling me?
Yo, I'm good.
We're here debating this and Ryan just chatting ish.
Is this question? Wait. Are we comparing Ronaldo from the Champions League season to Suarez?
Yes. In 13-14.
Hey Ryan, is this your burner account, bro?
No, that's not mine, man.
Oh
I
my
want to have a
goodness,
picture of
man! I can't
Lukaku
believe
as my
this.
profile pic still.
Ryan, you're my guy, but these opinions lately, man, I've had enough. Like, this is going 10, bro.
Nah, you guys disrespect Suarez. Nah, Suarez gets so much
You
disrespect.
I
just
rate
spent
Suarez.
the whole evening disrespecting De Bruyne.
He actually
I
wasn't.
know
He
No,
actually
I-
wasn't
yeah,
disrespectful.
Ryan, tell me that De Bruyne's overrated Agenda FC wasn't fueled by you, bro. Look at me and tell me,
It
honestly.
was a good show.
Yeah, you know what?
Flawlessly
It is-
brilliant
it's not
stuff,
what
right?
As much as it pains me to admit it, he actually wasn't disrespectful during that period. Like when
I
during
mean, I
the
did
show,
watch it just to
he
check.
wasn't disrespectful.
You know,
Like he actually made legitimate. He actually made legitimate points. You know what I'm saying? And of what he
Yeah.
was saying, he actually did legitimate.
0% fact.
He
Cool
was
bet.
that. He was saying
Cool
facts. He was. Yeah, like I got what he was saying.
There's no
But
fact.
you know what I'm saying? But again, it depends on who you're with the overrated thing. It depends on who you're talking to. That's what it is. Because certain players will. Like I think Ryan.
Well, what
overrated certain
Statman
guys.
said was correct. Is everyone's overrated because De
To an
Bruyne is
extent.
not the most overrated player in the league. There's
Yeah.
a lot of midfielders that people put in
But-
conversations.
But
In
what else did he say in that? He also said in the social media era. And that's why when you talk on
Yeah,
social media, that's
yeah.
why it's different. Like social media will do that. Man will have 2 good games and he's world class.
Yeah, true.
Like I see Vardy get compared to Drogba all the time. And I even a Chelsea fan, I'm like, that's hella disrespectful.
You're either world class or
Exactly.
generational or the worst. Like there's no
Yeah. look at
There's no
Eleanor's
middle
face
ground.
when I said that. There's no middle ground. You're
there's
right.
no middle ground. Like you either fucking suck or you're
Yes.
generational or world class.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's
There's
you could never be like
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Drogba made me cry on many occasions, but I cannot allow the disrespect.
It was.
bro,
It's
it
all the
happens
time.
every time there's not club games on a weekend, a bunch of 16-year-olds wake up and like, let's slander Drogba. So they pull out that Darren Bent has as many Premier League
That's
goals as
actually
him,
true.
as if like that means anything.
Drogba was the definition of clutch.
Mhm.
You talk to me about Harry Kane, and all I say is he's not Drogba.
Oh,
And
I'm
I'm
sick
a
of hearing
Spurs
the
fan.
words Drogba and clutch.
I'm a
That's all
Spurs
you're
fan,
hearing
and
in international
use
break.
Drogba. This guy made me cry running around with that Champions League when we made 4th.
That's true. That's true.
Made me cry.
Hey, if you think about it,
To this day.
if you think about it, we low-key destroyed their club. Redknapp quit. They got Villas-Boas, who was our old failed manager. That didn't work out,
And
and
we
they
got your
changed the
old
rules.
failed manager as well. You know what? It's fine. We're not gonna
Hey, it happens. Certain clubs take other clubs' leftovers, so we don't have to get into
Can
it.
Tottenham just not associate with Chelsea again? Like, just
Sell us Harry Kane, though. We'll take him. We'll
Roman
take him.
wants to buy us. That's the only exception. I need some money, man. I need me the money.
It happens.
is.
It happens.
But that's the whole point with the so you made a great point about that, Peter. Like there is no middle ground. There's no right, he's just a good
Oh,
player.
no middle
There's
ground.
There's no he's just average or he's great. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, man is world class, he's generational, he's the next Maradona, or he's complete trash and needs to be sold.
Yeah, like why can't people just be functional Premier League players and just be mid? Like, what's wrong with being mid?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that. Ryan's like that as a YouTuber, just hella mid, and it works. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So when I say that, I get slandered.
Yeah, and you do be bullying Ryan on the timeline at all hours.
yeah, 100%. You always.
You know what?
bullying the boy.
Yeah, when he drops his agendas, then we'll be
I
so
ain't got agendas. That's
Sorry, that
flawless
just
from
cracked me
Lewis.
up.
I made
You
legitimate
went on
points. in that
Agenda
agenda.
FC to drop your opinion. That's how much of an agenda it is.
I made legitimate points.
Nah, he did actually.
I
He did
said-
actually make legitimate
I
points.
said,
He did.
listen, we have a whole
Ryan
McDonald's
sounds
on
hurt.
Uria, and someone was
Actually,
like, well,
flawless.
there.
Flawless. No, 'cause I'm
And
not.
One
having
sec,
this that
yo,
I've
Ryan,
got
let Eleanor
agendas.
finish. Go again, Eleanor. One
I
sec.
said, someone said,
Let her
"Oh,
go.
but you're not using context. Uria didn't want to be there," and I said that doesn't fit my agenda, so I'm not using it.
Yeah. Shit, man. Like you are like no.
I'm not gonna
100%.
lie.
And
Flawless.
Agenda FC actually comes from the social media era because as soon as you disagree with someone, like so if someone says someone's generational and I go he's good, or you have an agenda on him, then no, I just don't think he's generational. That's all. That will happen. Or someone's completely trash. I'm like, no, he's like Peter said, he's a functional player. Like he's decent at what he does. He's a squad player. There's nothing wrong with that. Like not everyone's world beater or trash. Some people just are there. As a
Like
means
there has
an
to
end.
be a middle ground. Most
Yes.
of us are in the middle. Like the reality is, most people aren't generational. Most people
Those
aren't world
people are
class.
just Mason Mounts, essentially.
Bro, I don't even care like to get into that. Like I tend to agree with you, Ryan, but I won't say it too loud because I don't want the entire comment section to turn on me. We'll avoid that topic for today.
What makes him not generational, but he's a good player. That's
Because the
it.
thing is, people don't understand when they say generational what that means. Like that's supposed to be like your one
Greenwood
of your
have told
generation.
him
And
a
this is what we're asking them.
generational talent.
And we'll soon
True.
find out. I think Greenwood could be from a United perspective, yeah.
I think Greenwood, just because the way like he scores goals and his finishing technique for being this young, I think he kind of has to be. Like if he never really develops the rest of his game, but he finishes that lethally, I don't really think it matters that much, if I'm honest. There'll always be a seat. There will always be a seat for him.
Yes.
Like worst comes to worst, he could turn into Van Nistelrooy, you know? And like there will always be like, not saying he will, but like if he like the rate he finishes at, he'll always be like a place for Greenwood in any team.
No. And that's the thing is,
but
you mentioned about Greenwood, like that's not often. Like I've been, you get me, supporting you. Like there isn't many players of that caliber that have come through our youth system that I was hearing about from years ago. Like I was getting told about Greenwood 3-4 years ago. My cousin was in the academy. He's telling me about, because you need to see this kid.
Everyone's known about Greenwood for like 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. I didn't know who he was. And then there was a picture that popped up with him. And I think it was him and Pogba. But this is years ago. And I didn't know who it was. And I sent it to my cousin. I'm like, who's this? And he's like, oh, it's Mason Greenwood. And I was like, this is the kid you've been going on about. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. People will just hype people up. Yeah, go on, Ryan. What are you going to say?
You know about apparently I've got agendas and stuff against KDB, yeah? Well, when we were in Agenda FC today, what was the first thing I said when you let me land my case?
You actually said he's world class.
Yeah, I said he's world class, and being overrated doesn't mean you're a shit player. I said he's a
100%.
world class player, but I think he's overrated at the same time.
That's another thing. That's another thing from social media, though. As soon as you say, I said it as well. There's players who I rate highly who I believe are overrated.
Yeah, I know, but when it comes to Pogba, you don't have that discussion. He's world class, full stop. There's no agenda, no nothing. Even though,
but today I backed that up today when I was talking about Pogba.
I know what they were saying about Pogba doing it less frequently than De Bruyne. You still, if I said to you Pogba's overrated, you wouldn't say, yeah, I agree with you. So that's the thing, because if any of them were overrated,
to me, Pogba gets a lot more hate than KDB. And a lot more
but it doesn't matter if he gets more hate. If you're talking about who is consistently better, then De Bruyne is consistently better than Pogba. It doesn't mean.
I'm not talking about it. We should have come on Agenda FC to talk about it. Then
I'm not coming on Agenda FC to say. I'm just saying, if I said he was overrated, you would have a problem with that, but you don't have a problem saying De Bruyne, who's actually consistently been better than Pogba, is overrated. So they're both overrated
on Agenda FC, though.
You can't say that one is overrated.
Nah, it depends. No. That's not right, because you don't know. It depends who you're talking to. That's subjective. You're not going to blanket statement that. Depends who you're talking to. If you're talking to
I'm talking about Ryan.
Perspective. Oh, you're talking specifically to Ryan. Okay, fair enough.
Better than De Bruyne.
But I'm not the only person who thinks that.
I think.
Okay, well then.
Go on, Peter. Let Peter land on this. I was
going to say, I think Pogba's a case of one of those players who, like, certain aspects of his game are severely underrated, but certain aspects are overrated as well. So, like, depending on who you talk to and how they value certain things with what he does, he's either the fucking worst, or people who just tend to, like, look at, like, when you look at the game, you can tell he's just better than most people out there. It may not be consistent or whatever you want to say, but you look at him like, yeah, that guy's fucking good. And it's really not any, like, more complicated than that. Like, I don't care, like, ultimately, I hope United fail, so I kind of enjoy watching like Pogba be good sometimes and be shit other times. So like I'm not emotionally invested, but it just seems to be like there's certain players in every team who like one day they're overrated, the other day they're underrated, and there's just polarizing people.
Peter, I agree.
You're right.
I think Harry Kane is criminally underrated by rival fans and overrated by Spurs fans, and I think that's
interesting.
Possible. I think you can have that middle ground where we think he's like God's gift, whereas like and rival fans sit there and say, well, he's not that good. Whereas like you can be world class, but you don't have to be the best thing ever, and you don't have to be like underrated. I think there has to be a middle ground with some players. Like as I say, like Kane, yes, you don't do well in the clutch moments. You know I have that against you, but at the end of the day, you're still one of the best strikers in the league, the best striker in the league until obviously Ronaldo's now whatever he's gonna be.
Give my man his props.
And so at the end of the day, you've been the best striker in the league, so I'm not going to deny that. But he's underrated in terms of like, oh, but he's not. but he is the best striker in the league. But he's also overrated because Spurs fans tend to not see the faults. Or Ryan, Spurs fans and Ryan tend to not
yeah, Ryan put in there, innit? Yeah.
So I think that there's like
Ryan.
there's no middle ground with some players. Like you say, like Peter's basically said it. Like, there's no middle ground. There's either you're great or you're crap. There's no middle.
I think that's why we do like people gravitate towards the channel, because we do get to a middle ground in that. Like we do have wild shit. Like Ryan is the one who will say the wild shit, but for the most part, yourself,
100%. Ryan, that Matip agenda is disgusting.
Like he's like that, but he's young though.
That it's an agenda.
You own it.
I don't like you, so I'm
What agenda? What agenda?
Ryan, your Joel Matip agenda was disgusting. It made me sad. I'm not gonna lie.
What agenda, Peter?
Did Joel Matip
talking about he's top 5, then he gets spun by Lukaku like 3 days later, bro? What's going on?
He pocketed Lukaku for the rest of the game. But
if Mason Mount could actually shoot the ball, we'd be having a different conversation right now. But it is.
But do you know what
Jan
was saying about
him because he's British and he's the face of our academy. Blah blah blah. But this guy, that's all I'll say.
But do you know what Jan was saying about Pogba and KDB? Why does KDB outshine Pogba? Well, why does Pogba? Well, on the other hand, why? And I said this on the agenda. See, why does Pogba outshine KDB on the international level?
Okay, so what you're basically saying is over a season.
No, that's a fair case.
Because you can't say. If anything, it's the other way around. If you flip the argument, you're right. Because the thing is, if De Bruyne was shit for Man City,
right? I'm always right.
No. So say
relax, fam. Relax. Wait. 1 second. We're not letting that slide. Hold up. Yeah. Pause for the cause.
Why Jez's question, please? Because
we'll get to it. As soon as what's it called? As soon as you know what, go to it now, innit? I'm tired of you two with this. Go on, Eleanor, go to it. I'm vetoing this. Go on,
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Favorite topic in world football.
Yeah, go to it, Eleanor. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this De Bruyne Pogba thing and that. Go on.
Did he overachieve? Do I need to show you what we're doing now? All we're trying to do is emulate what Poch did. So at the end of the day, if you're telling me you have no signings in 2 windows and we made the Champions League final and we still made top 4, I don't need to speak. The facts are there. At the end of the day, I don't deny that a lot of things work together. We had a very young team. We had a good DOF at the time, and it all clicked. His tactics with the young players and everything, it all clicked. I get that. But show me a manager now that is going to do the exact same thing Poch did with those funds. You can't. You can't find one that is not either a big boy manager or maybe you can argue Graham Potter, maybe, but you still can't say you're going to get to a consistent basis of top 4 with another manager with those funds. I will not trust another manager like that again. Anyway, anyone disagree?
Sorry, this made are you right? Sorry, this made me laugh. Before you go, Peter, this comment's genius. I love Slens, man. Slens is my guy. Slens is my guy. This guy has me cracking up every time he comments. I said Ryan Vesey.
This guy's too
over
much.
the Rocket Stone Cold. They're more Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now you more Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but we move. Go on, Peter. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say, the thing that kills me with Pochettino is everyone who disingenuously acts like if he would have won the League Cup or an FA Cup, that people would rate him dramatically differently.
Oh my God, no.
The reality is, all of us here, we don't really give a fuck about those cups. If we're really honest.
Oh my God, Peter, where have you been?
Everybody needs this whole, he never won a trophy. Bro, if they would have won the League Cup in 2015, I promise you we'd still be cooking pots for bottling the league title.
Are you telling me Jose won that League Cup? It emulates the club the same way as consistent top 4 did. No. Do not lie to me. No, it doesn't.
No, you would have got the same thing. You would have got the same thing you got by the end of the season, a Conference League place.
Exactly. So don't.
And plus, one day Ramos did that.
Let go, fam. Let go. Ellen is on one. Let her get it off your chest.
The same level, because winning that League Cup is nowhere near going to elevate Tottenham Hotspur the way that top 4 and taking our club seriously in Europe, what Pochettino did at not only Tottenham, at Southampton as well, was insane. You've also got to remember, this guy took Tottenham that wasn't a consistent top 4 team. We had made top 4 once before. twice technically, but we don't need to talk about Drogba again. But once before, so he made us this expectation that we had when Jose was here as to why I got so angry with him is because of Poch. It's not because of the owners. No one can tell me, oh, well, you managed to keep your players. We managed to keep our players because Poch was doing a very good job with them. That is why we kept our players. Because people are like, oh, you've got to remember that you managed to keep these valuable, you know, this valuable team. And I'm like, we kept this valuable team because our coach sold them dreams. Why do you think Kane put pen to paper for that stupid contract? Because of that man, Pochettino. And don't
forget about the gentleman's agreement as well. That played a major part. The special handshake.
The agreement was after that, though.
Oh, was it after that? All right, okay.
So either way, who signs a 6-year deal at 26? At fucking Tottenham. Like, no disrespect. No, I don't know. There got to be something that makes no sense.
But the reason why he did it when it was 2018, before the Champions League final. He did it because Poch sold a dream that we were going somewhere. And it wasn't even a dream that wasn't mad. It was a dream that we believed because he was taking us step by step, higher and higher, closer to a dream that wasn't just an FA Cup. That wasn't just a League Cup. Do I think he messed up in the Cups? Yes, I do. But do I think he elevated my club to a standard I never saw it before? Again, yes, I do. And I think that's more important. So for me, I cannot say. All I'm saying is right now we are trying to emulate it. And Mourinho's bigger than Tottenham. Facts. That's fine. He's bigger than my club, but not when he's at my club. He was crap. So I don't care. Don't care what you've done in previous clubs. I don't care what you won Chelsea. I've said that before. I don't care. I don't care what you won United. I don't care. So at the end of the day, a League Cup does not elevate the club the way that top four did. No one took us seriously before. Don't lie. Every single the person on this panel took us more seriously when we had Pochettino as our manager than ever before.
Of course. We didn't look at you as Spursy. That's the one and only time
we had to.
We didn't look at you as Spursy. And this is why I was a big fan.
People try to give me strays about Poch, and I'm like, listen, who at Tottenham, other than Redknapp, has done a decent job the way Poch did on a consistent basis? No one. So don't sit there and tell me about managers that have won this and that. I don't care. I've never been prouder of my club than when he was there.
And it's rightfully so.
Coming from
I did some Spursy last week, though.
To lose. I go to the ground now thinking, well, how long are we going to lose by? Whereas before, I would go to the ground and expect to win. So, anyone wants to tell me about
no, you're right. You already know I'm on the Poch hype train.
I have his book. It's right there. It's up there in my little display.
Love that.
Eleanor, are you ready for him to manage Chelsea one day, though?
Listen, that's not happening because he wouldn't want to upset me.
Yes, it is.
We're going to get to that one second. Let me just get to the super chat real quick, and then I'm going to let you to this London rivalry. This is why it's good Peter's there, in the London rivalry, and that, rather than this up-north thing between Jan and Ryan. Mourinho is bigger than Tottenham. Facts in capital letters from Rico. Love for the super chat. I like how you splash money just to get your agenda and your bars across. Love that.
We appreciate
that. We appreciate it. But yeah, go on, Peter. But big old Rico for the
I was going to say, now, like all banter aside, the reason Tuchel signed an initial 18-month deal is because that was what Pochettino was on at PSG when he took over. The reason he got handed a 3-year extension is because that's what Pochettino triggered with PSG. Marina loves Pochettino. She's going nowhere. She's worked for Abramovich since 97. So one day he's going to manage our club, and you just have to accept
my it. Man, I've got a lot of faith in my Argentinian father that he'd say, I'm not going to Stamford Bridge. Now, if he wants to break my heart, a lot of people break my heart. If he wants to break my heart, I don't think I can get over Poch doing it as well. Like, I actually don't think I can.
Hey, it's going to happen. Just expect it.
Hey, you lot keep going back in one sec. Keep going.
You can't say this in your nice, jolly voice and expect me not to get angry.
You can be mad, but it's going to happen. I'm just telling you.
It's not happening. I'm not going to allow it. I feel like I'm going to DM his
Instagram has he gone?
Every day and let him know not to do that.
It's happening. It's happening. But no, like that's our own fans look at Pochettino and they're like, "Oh, I don't want him." I'm like, "You guys are morons," and I'm glad you guys don't make the decisions.
I'm very happy to have you here, but just don't take my man. I'm very happy to hear these things.
Nippin, I'm telling you. You put 10 mil a season on the table for him, and you give him a squad similar to what we have now. I promise you he manages us. I promise you.
Honestly, if Roman's going to come to you and be like, listen, I'm going to buy you the league. I just want you to play your sexy football. And he's going to be like,
Pretty much. It seems to be a divisive. It seems to be a divisive topic even in our chat. The thing is, guys, like with all due respect, we hired Frank Lampard to manage the team.
He's gone.
Like I don't understand why we're turning our nose up at Pochettino.
Best for Poch when he arrives. I'm taking all the bullets. I want him in the future. This is madness. I did not know Chelsea. It's like, do not put your opinions online. We don't want your board to see.
You either hate Pochettino and you think he's a bum, or you think he's a great manager. And we all like. There was a period of time where I was like, get Frank Lampard out of here, hire Pochettino. I don't care what shitstorm it causes, make it happen. And then we waited too long, so we had to hire Tuchel. But
right, you've done Willian to us. You literally took the owner that we were supposed to have. Right, you've taken everything. You can't take him as well.
But that's the thing. We can though. We can.
I'm not gonna allow it. I actually like.
Did you really not know about this? Marina loves Pochettino.
Literally, the lump in my throat thinking of him at Stamford Bridge is like, I don't want to be sick.
What if he went to
Arsenal?
Arsenal?
Pochettino book? Would you throw it away?
If he came to you, I probably would burn it.
What if he went to Arsenal? For some weird
if he went to Arsenal, I actually am done with. I don't think I could watch football. I actually don't think I could watch the Premier League and see him. I actually can't. It genuinely makes my skin crawl. No.
He wouldn't go to Arsenal. Who would go to Arsenal?
He didn't go to Barca.
Ryan, you know, I don't think the loyalty thing, like him at Espanyol and Barca, like that's like real beef. I think him going to France and then coming back to England is like a whole different kind of thing. I don't know.
Peter, if I had the,
I could maybe see it one day.
Guys, it's gonna happen. Like, just accept it. This is the most obvious, like, future manager Chelsea I've seen in a while.
This is the first time this has been brought to my attention, and I did not know that Chelsea.
I promise this is happening. Just accept it. Whether it's after PSG or after wherever else it's happening.
You're gonna stop me sleeping. I'm gonna be up every night now for 3 years until I know he's not coming.
No, that happens. That happens. It is what it is.
He's mine.
That's it. He's good.
He just come home and we give him a really long contract.
We had a Nuno comment earlier up in the chat somewhere. I'm looking for it now. Something about how Spurs are playing well, which I mean, I think Spurs are playing well.
We're playing well.
I don't think you're playing bad. Like, you're not scoring goals exactly. But
I do understand that it's been 3 games and we've won all 3 games, and I'm not going to lie, but the way we're playing is not sustainable. I can't say that we're playing football that's going to last us a league, because it's not. For example, like Wolves, for example, we're not going to get through games like that every week, so we can't play like that every week. But getting Ndombele in this team, get a proper right back that can actually create going forward, because Tanganga's great, but he's a centre back. He doesn't actually offer much going forward. So if we had a proper right back going forward, as we have now, get them integrated in the team, hopefully I'll see some creation, because at the moment, if I was in a coma and I didn't know that we sacked Jose and I watched these games, I would have thought it's Jose. This is genuine. Like, and I'm not going to shy away. People are going to be like, "Are you not going to say anything?" I don't think it's sustainable. But if we put Ndombele in this team, get a right back, actually see some, we will have more creation in that team. We just have no creation in that team. At the moment, we are just relying on, that's what I'm saying. We bought Emerson, so we bought a right back, and we can get Ndombele in this team and we can show some more creative football. But at the moment, we are not sustainable. This is luck. And I said this under Jose, and I'll say it now. It's not sustainable to rely on luck every week.
I hear that.
And the way we played against Wolves, we should not have got through that game. That was lucky. Again, the way the City was a good game, but you expect to play that against City. I'm not moaning about that. But like generally, we haven't been playing good football. Even against Watford, we weren't that great, but they were just worse than us. But I just think we need to create more. For me to say we're playing good, we need to create more. I'm a bit of an, I love Poch. I love XG football. Not going to lie. I would take Potter because I love XG football. So we need to go up on the XG table, whereas right now we're awful. For example, I think the way Wolves play is more sustainable, even though they haven't won. Wolves play much more sustainable football over a long period of time rather than us.
I hear that.
I hear that.
So we got a question from Dan saying, question to the gang, who will be your club's top scorer this season and why? I think 2 of our answers will be fairly self-explanatory.
I think 3 of our answers will be pretty self-explanatory.
I don't know. I mean, Elena's got a crazy Kane agenda, so like she might throw out Son. Like you never know. Like
what? Who's our best player?
Someone else.
Who's your top goal scorer this season and why?
The top goal scorer has to be Kane. It will be Kane.
Okay, fair enough. So 3 of our answers are self-explanatory. Lukaku, because no one else in our front line can score goals consistently, so that's easy. Ryan's going to say Salah because the other 2 are meh. But Yan, what about you in City?
I don't think she's there, bro.
I actually have no idea.
I was going to say, you could have like 5 or 6 different answers for this.
Yeah, I'd say if Ferran Torres plays up front the whole season, then maybe him. But he's had 2 goals ruled out for offside already, so I don't know. VAR keeps taking his goals away, so I don't know. It could be anyone in City, to be honest.
Flawless, who's going to be United's top goal scorer this season and why?
Ronaldo.
All right. Well, to be fair, the question was put up when you weren't here, but yeah, I feel like most of these answers are fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But good questions.
Ronaldo in it. Yeah, man, you're gonna be accepting that. So yeah, it's Ronaldo, I would say.
So Jez, you're asking me if Poch bottles Champions League if I would still take him? Yes. Would I take him next season? No, I would like Tuchel to run his course at the club first, but there's a dearth of class managers that Chelsea's able to acquire. So I think the pivot to Pochettino is just going to happen eventually. I can't see someone like a Nagelsmann leaving Bayern anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'd much sooner see the Qataris get fed up with Poch and booting him. And in that scenario, would I take him? If we had an open position, of course, I would take him. Absolutely. I don't actually care about like not winning trophies previously. Like that doesn't really factor in. He's just a good manager, and if you don't think so, that's fine. But it is what it is. Nipkin, you're saying for City probably Gundogan. Maybe. I don't know. We could have come up with 5 different answers.
I don't know.
He actually does get it for City, though. That's the thing. It could literally be anyone for City.
That's what I'm saying. It's not our goals are all shared. It's like even the 5-0. It's like you don't. When we win 5-0, no one gets a hat trick. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't know. It could be anyone.
I wish we could win 5-0, but whatever.
Oh, you don't need to.
So tell me about
your favorites for the league.
Yeah, no, stop being greedy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your favorites for the league. Oh.
Yeah, so we just gotta being hella greedy, you know. They are. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat your mob anyway. You know
I think Chelsea will win the league. Oh, okay, Joe. Let's all suck up to Chelsea. Oh.
This guy big mad, innit?
He's
mad because his team's washed. That's why.
Hey, Ryan, are you stressed because your team's down to like 14 players, bro? Are you all right?
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Sarcasm City got a bigger squad than Liverpool currently. We got more strength in depth. We got more strength in depth. I'm saying we could replace this 5 right now, and the other 5 who come on will be quality. I can't say the same for Liverpool.
Shame.
Yeah, and you've got a question.
What's the craziest game experience you had at the AF?
I wonder which one.
MB, you're a prick, you know. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, definitely that. In terms of, like, it's one of them where I'll never forget that game, and it's just a bit mad. It's a bit mad.
I think that was only the second most dramatic goal in the Premier League.
My craziest game is the Champions League.
Man was round the corner from the ground at that point. Don't piss me off.
The 1-0. The 1-0.
Oh, against City when Aguero missed the PK.
City was the one at the ground.
That
was one of that was one of the maddest. The atmosphere, everything. It was just mad, and I was there. Great day.
I hate that. Do any of you, before we go to the further questions, any of you know in full what happened exactly in the Brazil-Argentina game?
Yeah.
So,
my guys got deported.
So short answer, yes. Basically, Brazil has a mandated quarantine list for people coming from the UK. Right. The 4 players denied, or on their actual paperwork, they said they weren't coming from the UK, which is cat because they play in the Prem. Obviously, they were there. Never mind the caption saying Rio with the plane emoji, like for the players on Instagram. Like they told on themselves. I think the feds waited until the match started just to be petty. But what they could have done is just reported them before.
Well, that's what Messi was saying, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's
Messi
truly
was complaining that they've been there for 4 days and they waited.
Why now?
Started.
That's petty as shit, you know.
I've never seen a government mobilized just for pure pettiness on another nation. I've never seen that before.
And apparently they couldn't get to them because the changing room was locked or something, so they had to wait till they actually went on the pitch.
So where was it? Is this in Brazil or Argentina? The game
in Brazil.
It was in Brazil. Okay.
It was the Brazilian feds being petty.
Yeah, that's how I rate the petty. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just the mid game. They were like, no, stop.
I respect the pay. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine if that happened though one day, like some player legit got deported in the middle of a game.
I'd be like, at least let me finish the game, and then we just deal with this after. Man only needs an hour and a half. Give me a strong hour and a half of freedom, and then we do. I'm not going anywhere. You can see me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going into hiding. You know, well, some players do hide in plain sight on football pitches, but we ain't getting into that. But you get my point.
Jose's hidden a laundry basket before. Peter knows all about that.
Shout out Prime Meridian.
That's why.
Shout out Prime Meridian.
You know the other day.
That was insane, right? Who hides in a laundry basket?
He said it was important to be with the team. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Very cute, isn't it? To be fair.
Now you know the other day, yeah.
You've been cute.
I was watching, you know, on Sky Sports Retro, they do all the, the past in. I was watching a Mourinho one after he won the Champions League with Inter in 2010. Man got emotional, you know. I actually want that Mourinho back, you know.
That Mourinho's never coming back, and it makes
me emotional watching it.
Yeah, he's done,
I want that Mourinho back.
He's done, man. He's never coming back.
We don't need Mourinho because they're very far away from me.
Oh, nah, peak Mourinho was different, man.
Peak
Mourinho, but they didn't get Pete Mourinho.
But that's not coming back.
You got washed Mourinho, but don't forget Pete Mourinho, man.
Nah, never. One of the greatest managers of all time.
I'm ready for this guy to knock me out the Conference League and then win it, and then I'm going to catch strays.
Oh, he's going to be so shameless about it as well. Imagine how shameless Mourinho's going to be about it.
He'll be talking about Rome. He's going to say Rome wasn't built in a day, but I won Rome's first European trophy or some ish like that. He's gonna remix that bar. He's definitely going to say something.
He's going to cup his ears at White Hart Lane in front of 10,000 people.
Just go up to Eleanor like, yeah, what were you saying? What?
Imagine if the final is Conference League is Tottenham Roma. That'd be
that'd be great. I'd prefer to see it 2 legs because I want to see him go back to I don't know. Wait, is the European Super Conference League? Is it 2-legged?
Yeah, it works like all the other competitions. They just have the little.
Yeah, they need to do it 2-legged, man. We need Roma versus Spurs for the culture, just for the content.
100%. I'm not watching until I get drama like that.
Yes,
100%.
Drama like that. I might do a watch along. 100%.
Edin Dzeko likes scoring against Spurs.
Hey, there's nothing better than Conference League football at 4:30 p.m. on a Thursday, guys. Come on. Sun's still up. Let's go.
Seeing, guys, what are you on about? I don't know what you lot are doing on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. That's not the main comp. Come on, the Thursdays.
I'm going Liverpool AC Milan next week. Well, whenever it is.
Oh, he's gone into Milan, hasn't he, Edin Dzeko? Has he gone?
I don't know. Has he?
Yeah, he went into Milan. He scored.
Oh, did they replace Lukaku with him? Is that who he replaced?
Yeah.
Okay.
He scored the other day, Edin Dzeko.
He went to Inter Milan.
I loved Edin Dzeko, man.
I like Edin Dzeko.
Hey, respect Dzeko. One of the few.
I swear
he's got like 80 goals in 3 different countries.
He's so good, man.
His goal doesn't even get enough recognition in that City QPR game still.
Yeah.
Quality.
Top 5 players in Stamford Bridge era: Drogba, Cech, Ashley Cole, Hazard, and probably Lampard.
Fair enough.
John Terry doesn't make my list. I'm not here to argue with any of you. I don't care.
Question for the panel: who will be your club's surprise package this season?
Whoever scores goals besides Lukaku?
Well, if we guess it, then it wouldn't be a surprise, really. That's why it's a surprise, because it comes out of nowhere, isn't it? A surprise comes out of nowhere.
You know who I'm hoping is ours? Have you heard about that Brazilian kid that City are bringing over? Apparently, they're going to train. He's going to train with the first team, and if he's good enough, he's going to stay in the first team. So I want to see what he does.
You just picking up random Brazilians from the airport? Is that what's going on?
Well, he's not going to get deported. He might just have to.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You got super chat.
Yeah, I will get to it. Yo, Jamal, I'm gonna get to the super chat. Don't worry. A surprise package. There ain't gonna be no surprises because you know what you're gonna get with us. We ain't playing no youngsters. I'd love to sit here and be like Hannibal or something, but we ain't gonna see him.
Maybe he doesn't have to be a youngster.
So, all right, who's United surprise package? You know what you're gonna get with us. The only thing
Johnny will get some game time.
Maybe Donny, innit? It might be Donny. Maybe Donny becomes a revelation. Maybe
Donny from the bench follows. The free Donny movement. That's a surprise package.
Free Donny. Yo, free Donny and free my brother Cam as well. He's in Twitter jail as well, man. Free Cam in it. He's in Twitter jail and free Cam. You know what I'm saying? No, we're saying free Cam, man. He will be. I'm going to talk tomorrow, I believe. I don't know if he's handed in his regular.
Wait, Cam got suspended again?
Yeah, he got suspended in it because he was dissing the Arsenal.
It takes ages to get the count back. Good luck to Cam, bro.
Yeah.
Tottenham. I think Bergen's going to surprise us this season. If we're not talking youngsters, I think he will actually do something. But if not, I think if we're talking youngsters, I think Gil will actually be a surprise package. I think he's very, very skilled. I think he will come off the bench and be a surprise for Tottenham.
What are you saying, Ryan?
It's a very good question, actually.
Surprise package.
Probably that kid, isn't it?
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah,
he would be a surprise though, because everyone was talking about him. It's got to
maybe
be surely
Curtis Jones if he gets some game time,
or maybe Matip plays a full season. There
no
we go.
one's surprised. No, that's not going to happen.
That's what you're talking about.
Maybe even Virgil, because people were doubting him coming into the season, but he just looks like Virgil from before the injury.
People love to hype up the Premier League, and we've seen centre backs come and be fine. Van Dijk's come in, looks fine. Thiago Silva looks fine. Varane looked like he'd been playing at the league. Goals. Say that again.
Maybe Firmino because he'll actually score goals again.
Maybe Firmino, yeah.
That's not happening. But
maybe Thiago will pass to his teammates more often than he passes to the opposition.
Maybe Thiago makes more passes than puts thumbs up in it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm saying Thiago Alec average. Because even he's Thiago Alec average. But yeah, large Jamal for the super chat. I will get to the next one. He says, flawless. I can't thank you enough. You've contributed massively to me positively past few weeks on IGDM. This is my way of saying thank you. The West is behind me, and now we move in a positive mindset. Anytime, Jamal, man. I already told you, man. Anytime, love. You already know. And message me in it. You already know, man will respond.
You said you're another one as well.
Yeah, I'll get to that. You already know, man. And yes,
can I answer
the West.
Envy's question about the most heartbreaking moment?
Go on.
Because Peter's here, so I would like to answer this question. But if you want to do your super chat first, should I do this?
Let me do these two and then I get hold on to that next. But yeah, man, the West is definitely behind you, Jamal, in it. Positive mindset in it. Block all negative vibes, all negative energy, all of that stuff. Sometimes it's tough because you get stuck with negative vibes, be like Ryan. But we move. You know what I'm saying? And God gives his strongest test to his toughest soldiers. Yes, it was definitely that was a fantastic shot. But we move. But yeah, Jamal. I'm hilarious, you know.
I don't find that funny.
Back your sauce, boy. Back your sauce.
No one else laughed at that. No one else.
It was for me, yo. It was for me. I don't care about anyone else. That shit was for me. I laugh at my own jokes, fam. I've got it on a fisherman hat. I got it on a bucket hat.
I know I'm funny.
I know I'm funny, man. That's why Peter was there trying to not laugh. Exactly. Let's go, Eleanor. This is why I like Eleanor and that. You know what I'm saying? I batter my own sauce, but yes, positive in it. Jamal, if you want to laugh at your own joke, don't let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do in it. You know what I'm saying? And that. Back your own jokes and that. 100%. He also says, flawless, I've been mad busy lately. Came back to London after 10 days quarantine at Gatwick Hotel. Haven't been able to watch your streams as much. Well, I hope you're blessed anyway, man. And like you said, I hope you're good in everything. The West is definitely behind you. Keep doing what you've been doing. Obviously, you've been traveling. I'm not sure where you've been at, but I hope you're blessed and everyone's good around you as well. And yeah, man, get to the streams. We ain't going nowhere. Just watch the streams back, even if you don't watch them live. But love for the two super chats.
Watch Ballers of the Bridge. We talk about the European champions. It's good stuff.
I mean, it's great content. It's a bit sad for me, but it's great content. So definitely watch
It's a good show. It's a great show.
Got a very good name and very good backdrop, I have to say.
Thank you. Shout out. Yeah, man. Shout out Levs. Shout out Connor G in it. Them two did it together. Well, Connor Levs made the original logo, and then my
It's
boy
because they're rich.
Connor did
Ballers
his.
and rich makes sense because not only are they ballers, but they are ballers. So yeah.
It's
European
insane.
champs. It's all good. It's all good over here. Hey, look at
Literally,
people mad at Chelsea in the chat. I love this. I live for this.
Look, he does live.
I live for this. Drizzy, I swear you support Tottenham. And don't think I won't roast your club because Elneny is to my left. I don't care, bro.
Excuse me. Listen, I'm down already. You don't need to kick me when I'm down. We know where you are.
Hey, tell your fan base to be nice. I had not said one mean thing today.
Listen.
But I will.
What's my most heartbreaking moment as a Spurs fan? Nathan, you asked that question. I do think I should answer it because Peter's here and it's interesting. Everyone will say, obviously, the Champions League final. Now, that's very sad and I was heartbroken. But to be honest, did I really think we were going to win that? Not really. It's just the hope in it. The hope kills you, but it's not a shock that I didn't win it. I kept saying, enjoy the before the game. I was saying, let me enjoy these 3 weeks because they're not going to come again. And I don't think I'm winning it. So I was enjoying the 3 weeks. So cool. That was heartbreaking, but not the most heartbreaking moment. The most heartbreaking moment is when Hazard scored that goal. I cried. I swear on my life, he scored that goal. Tears fell down my face. Tears fell down my face as he celebrated. I'm crying.
Wow.
That was the most heartbreaking moment as a Spurs fan was when Hazard scored. The dream was alive. You got to remember, this is the league. I'm a Spurs fan. The league was in sight, and Hazard scored that goal. That's it.
I don't think you would have won it anyway.
Listen, it doesn't matter. You don't understand what the hope did that year.
And Ryan, at that point, they hadn't won at Stamford Bridge for like 24 years. They were 2-0 up. They did a Spurs. Hazard turned up for the end of the season when we were literally in 12th for no reason. Before the match, everybody just talked about how they didn't want Tottenham to win the league, and we were just there to be petty.
It was actually so bad. Players were saying if it came down to it, they would lie down and let other teams beat them. Chelsea players were saying if it came to the last game of
because we played Leicester on the last day. They were saying we'd let Leicester win. Like we don't care.
Leicester win so Tottenham don't win the league.
That's right.
Before the game,
that is the right mentality.
It is the right mentality. You shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? You know the Stephen A. Smith.
I was happy they said it. I don't care. Give me match fixing. I don't care.
Like I said in it, because that's what you can get done for. But like the Stephen A. Smith meme says in it, you're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't have to say it. Like that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't understand
just
how
don't say it.
I was like, mate, we had to do this before the last game because if it goes to the last game, Chelsea are gonna literally just through ball them. They're gonna own goal. You know on FIFA when you're like, I've got my goal when you're doing a challenge and then you just turn and you just score the goal. So you're like, cool, like you've won the game now, so they could quit. Like legit, that's what it felt like. I've got my goal. My player's here. I've done my challenge. Now I can leave. That's literally what they would do.
I hear you. Fully hear what you're saying. And that Nippon says, question for Flawless and Yan Yan. What would hurt more, bottling the FA Cup final to Liverpool or bottling a Manchester derby in the Champions League final? The FA Cup to Liverpool, because it's the FA Cup.
No, the Champions League.
It's the FA Cup.
Nah, it's got to be a Champions League.
I've got it the wrong way. Yeah, I got it the wrong way. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Obviously, losing the Champions League final because it's the bigger trophy. That's what I meant. Yeah, the point. Yeah.
But even if it's the other way around, yeah,
whichever team in Champions League final. I've seen my team lose both. Champions League final hurts more. FA Cup, Peter touched on it. That's a bonus trophy. That's added on top of what
it's a side piece.
Nobody. When you're a top team or a big team who are looking to challenge for Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, nobody becomes an icon or a legend for winning an FA Cup or League Cup. It's a bonus. Now, if you
what would the question have been if instead of an FA Cup final, it would have been a Premier League title race?
Champions League.
It's close, but
I could stomach losing a league title race. If we lose the Champions League to any of your clubs, you will not see me for so long.
Isn't it? That already happened in 08. You know what I'm saying? You don't trying to say
Hey. You got to reminisce of the glory days because you have Ola in charge. You haven't won a trophy for 4 years, but I understand.
Hey, less of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He slapped back. That's so funny.
Hey, less of that. Was it funny? Yeah.
Look at Flowers, Mr. Back in the good old days FC over there.
It's only like
that's it, yo.
Bachelor.
That's what I'm on, yo, innit?
Like,
I had no comeback in it.
Yeah.
It's come back with good. No, not to you. I'm talking about what Jan said.
Days is
I had
finishing second. That's what's sadder than all of this. My good old days is 2017.
And Elneny helps me feel better.
Hey,
that's great.
And I know we all know this, but who finished first that season? You're welcome, guys.
We all know this.
You're welcome. Everybody, you're welcome. Spurs almost won the league. We were there twice. We saved the world.
You don't need to be
We saved the world twice. We saved the world. We would have slipped through the wormhole and never come back.
And I still converse with Chelsea fans, and you ruined my life all the time.
There's Large Up Free Midfield podcast as well in the building. Rico says, love for the super chat as well. He says, Eleanor, do you think you'll get to see Spurs lift a trophy in your lifetime?
I mean, yes, I'd like to think so because I've seen it once already. So I'm not younger than 2008.
Don't bring up the year 2008 in it. Bad memories for those and some people involved. We'll go on, carry on.
All right. You guys want to go
Yeah, you're my guy, yeah. It hurt me when you clapped back, so I felt away in it. I was hella sorry in it. I was like getting it back because it was sick, and then Jan added to it, innit? You know
let's not get into 2008 how we finished second in 3 different things. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. You don't want to do that.
Great time. We can get into that if you want to.
I don't know. Let's not do this. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to be a better person. I apologize.
I hear that, yo, but saying things hurt. Yeah,
hey, but everybody in the comments roasting Chelsea. Don't think I don't see you. I do see you.
He is ready. He is on the smoke, man. Don't forget, people. Everyone you see on this panel is about smoke. Like, you lot know this. And you lot are about smoke.
I will at all of you. I'll get suspended. I don't care. I don't care anymore, guys.
We're literally respectfully shameless, and we admit it.
I've been on Twitter for 8 years. It's about time for me to go anyways. If I go out adding you guys, fair enough.
It's a might as well. Large Up Drizzy with the super chat as well. He says, will Chelsea fans stop this rubbish? We are champions of Europe. Yes, we get it. They are slowly, I could just see Peter grinning in the background. They are slowly turning into Liverpool when they win the Premier League. I do hear that often. But Drizzy, I'll let you respond to this, Peter, since you're the Chelsea fan.
I changed my name. I don't know if we can see it though.
All right, one sec. Let me just move.
But they are champions of Europe, so why should they stop?
What was that, Drizzy Des? What did you say, sir? That's right. Until we're no longer champions of Europe, I'm saying it. You just have to live with it. You shouldn't have let us win. That's really it. Like, you guys should have, Man City should have done the job. You wouldn't have had to hear this from me. You would have had to hear it from Jan now. So, like, would that have been better? Probably not.
Should have played at the end.
Hey,
nah,
Ryan,
I'm not even shameless. Like, you would have heard about it for about a week, and then I would have got over it.
Jan, trust me. No, you wouldn't have. Like, it's so easy to be shameless with this. I don't want you to be humble with the Champions League win. It's not worth it. Like,
there's no point in winning. What's the point?
Exactly. Like, this is the biggest trophy in the game. If I can't flex this, why am I here?
No, what's the point? United have, as Peter pointed out just before, you know what I'm saying? United have not won a trophy in a minute. Let us win a Premier League or Champions League. I'd be talking shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? With nothing to back it up.
It's the most prestigious trophy in club football.
Hello.
Yeah, her team doesn't win. Flawless's team doesn't win anymore. Jan's team wins all the time. Ryan's team has won once in like 30 years.
31 and a half.
31 and whatever.
Man, that time he's won 2 Champions Leagues.
Right here, I will take the most shameless way of winning. Score the own goal and just let us have the trophy. I really don't care.
You take a Carabao Cup.
Yeah, what is this humility with winning the Champions League, guys? What are we talking about?
Nah, people are just hating. That's what it is. People just hate.
You guys can be mad all you want. We won. Like, that's fine. That's how it works.
Like, if United ever win the Champions League,
and it's taken me this long to admit it. It really hasn't.
But you guys are lucky you didn't know me when we won the Champions League.
Thank fuck we didn't.
That is great. Hey, Ryan,
I would not have come on.
Yeah, you'd have been by yourself.
Sarcasm City, I'm down. It was
that day, I went to the ground to watch Champions League final. I was walking back from the ground, and on top, like blocks of flats, as I was walking past, there was obviously Arsenal fans, and they were like trolling us and whatever. And my dad just turned and looked at them and said, "Baku," and walked away. That's all he said.
Love that. Love
I was
that.
like, Dad, what are you doing? Like, why are you on
Love
smoke?
that.
We just lost to Origi. We let Origi do that.
Shamelessness.
And you're turning and saying Baku like we're Chelsea fans.
Fuck it.
Shamelessness.
100%. Large up Jamal for the super chat as well. And
Big up Jamal.
He said, love to you guys, Ryan, Peter, Eleanor. Jan, so great to catch you on live. Love listening to you. You're my favorite City fan. It was me that commented on your post on IG. Large
People are
Jamal.
really mad about the Champions League in the chat. That's outrageous, guys. It's been 4 months. Get over it.
You know what it is? It's because you're one of the worst guys. That's why. Because you just hella smoke with it, and you're funny with it.
This guy's talking about we bought the Champions League. Ali, I don't care. I want to buy another one, bro. Give me number 3. I don't care. That's great.
I'd love
Wait,
to
Flawless, can I ask Jamal a question?
Yeah, go on.
How's Jan your favorite City fan?
Jamal, feel free to ignore him or roast him. It's totally up to you.
Can I tell you how? No, actually, no, I'm not going to come for City. I was going to say she's the only fan, but there's just no need, is there? That was just...
Personally, and I wouldn't have. I thought you know were girls in that, and then she's just taking shots at your team. I'm just saying, it. Did you hear that, Jan? Because if that was me, you'd have a lot to say in that. But you just gonna let Ellen ice skate, yeah? You just gonna let Ellen ice skate. You know what I'm saying?
Not us, Jan. Your own friends try to turn on you. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You're the only. I'm not even gonna get into it. Let me just be quiet in it. Just be quiet.
Listen, she knows it. She knows.
Put it in the private chat. That I actually want to know what you was gonna say because it was gonna be outrageous.
Hey,
so put it in the
private
chat.
You make a group chat.
I probably don't have a comeback.
Yeah, and all I'm saying. Yeah, and all I'm saying is if you make a group chat of supporters of clubs who've won leagues over the last 60 years, 4 out of 5 of us would be in it. The one who wouldn't, I won't say much. It happens.
You just don't want me in this chat. Peter's personal agenda's coming out.
He was like, yeah, forget Ellen, man. I can't be
I've had enough. These comments have fully turned on me. I've had enough. I'm turning heel. I'm grabbing the chair. I'm hitting somebody. I don't
turning heel, fam. You are heel. You know what I'm saying?
The group chat at the moment is literally Jan and Ryan arguing most of the time about De Bruyne.
I just want to say I'm not in this, and I'm glad I'm not in this because I would definitely hop in and just throw chaos and mute it for 6 hours. That's how I am.
And yo, Jamal, I do remember you saying this to me now. You mentioned I just have a terrible memory, that's all. But big up, man. I hope you enjoyed your trip, man, to the motherland. And you know what I'm saying? Love that. But yeah, I'll leave them to it, you know me, in the chat. Like someone said, The Rock and Stone Cold. That's what it is. But you lot continue to get your questions in as well, people. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure you do that. Sarcasm City TV. Larger Prime in the comments as well.
I love that. I love that.
I think that's fair. I think that's safe to say for most people, to be honest. I think it's safe to say.
I've changed my name again, guys. I'm working on myself.
Let me see that. Wait 1 sec.
To get more shameless.
Man, Drizzy, you know. All right, question. Who's your favorite rival player? All right, so we'll pick from the team you hate the most. You know what I'm saying? Yango say Greenwood reluctantly. You know what I'm saying? You hate Arsenal the most, yeah? I'm guessing, Eleanor?
Yeah,
all right, so which Arsenal player is like your favorite? Saka. Peter, who do you hate the most, Spurs or Arsenal?
Honestly, I don't even hate Spurs that much. Because I didn't grow up in London.
Lie. They sit there and say this, yet that's all they sing about at the bridge.
All right.
Liars.
Understand. I didn't grow up in London. I think it's corny that we sing about Tottenham all the time. Like,
literally
would you sing about beating up your little brothers? No, you wouldn't. Like, I don't understand why we still do that.
I don't know, if I kick Ryan's ass, I might just keep going on about it.
No need. That's all I'm gonna say.
I could beat you in a fight, easy for
them. Hey, Sarcasm City tag team match. I'm down. I'm super down. I'm supremely down. I'm down. But so I guess Arsenal would be like I hate Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even rate any of their players or like them. I guess I'll go with I think Tierney's kind of corny because he wears short sleeves in the snow and acts like he isn't cold. I think that's a pretty corny thing to do. Saka's cool, but Everybody's treating him like the Make-A-Wish kid because he missed that PK. So. I don't rate any of your players, Arsenal, genuinely. I'll say, wait, do you have any players who used to play for us still? No, they don't.
Who, Arsenal?
Yeah. Thomas Partey, because, yeah. He's African, he's cool, hasn't been there very long, I guess. I rate him.
So who's least Arsenal-ish, basically.
He actually argument, he's cool. That's when you know.
But even he's been Arsenal in the last year.
Other than he's cool.
They're in 20th and he hasn't played, so it's not his fault. So yeah, I guess it's him.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, Ryan, I'm guessing for you, it's obviously us you hate the most and it's Pogba, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And you know mine for you lot as well. I've spoken him many a time. It's Fabinho, like for Liverpool. I think he's a baller. So it's just a shame he plays for them. It is. What I'm saying. So unfortunately, but we move. It is what it is. Well. I know you do, fam. So why are you mocking me?
With the super chats.
Yeah, I get to this. He says, shall I tell you why, Ryan? Man came back with chest and dropped a super chat to let you know. You wanted to let you know expeditiously. Like, Ryan, in your face. He was like, in your face.
I've got respect that still.
Yeah, man. Man told Ryan, what? All right, test me. You hear me? He said, shall I tell you why, Ryan? Jan, along with Rose, most acknowledgeable City fan, know her from football. Very beautiful and has an amazing bubbly smile.
Rose is my favorite by far.
If you wanna drop super chats to disrespect Ryan, I'm down. You can do it for 100%. Me as well.
Yes, 100%.
Ryan, it's not personal. It's for the greater good, brother. If you guys want to pay to talk to me too, that's fine.
Hey, look, me, Jan, and Flores have had conversations about what I would do for the greater good, but yeah, we won't get into that still.
You know what? You are a team player still.
Me?
He is a team player. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like Ryan is fully a team player, isn't it? Like if there's someone you need to be to get the job done, that many of us probably wouldn't want to do. Ryan is the guy. He's willing to go. He's willing to go the furthest mile to make us all rich. That extra mile, in it. If to get us all rich. Sorry, my connection went out. That's all.
I was gonna say.
That's why.
Ryan, they're coming for you
in the chat.
That's the
thing those two have ever said to me, you know.
Ryan, they're coming for you in the chat now, bro. It happens to all of us. Everybody gets turned on.
They're always going for me in the chat.
Like this.
Yeah, it's regular.
Prick Ryan blushing like a tomato, hence why he's hiding from Elneny and that. Excuse me, this poor guy. He lost composure once, right? It's fine. It happens to the best of us. It's all good. Let's forgive Ryan. It's all good.
Ryan, and I said the reason why, and I gave my reason why I lost composure as well.
Composure around me.
No, Peter, have you not seen it? Have you? You didn't know this? Nah. This is another thing. This was after the boot. He's had so many bad moments.
Yeah,
DM Peter.
Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. Ryan, don't tell me you got caught on zero composure, bro.
Yeah, man. He lost his marbles, fam.
Watch it now, yeah, because I want to see your
reaction. I gave my reason for it, but you guys twisted it, innit?
Yeah, we didn't twist it. You were just digging your grave.
Ryan, it's 2 a.m. Facts don't matter, bro. It happens.
Jeez. Right, you lot continue to get your questions in. If we missed any, we do apologize, people. We do apologize. Flawless Robbie is still turning for the party song. Facts, man. It's peak for them, man. It's peak for Arsenal. International break is no shit, though. Yeah, Fabinho's quality, 100%. My favorite player for rival Man United is Pogba, Sancho, Luke Shaw.
Also, this is what we do. If you're going to be like, oh, I backed myself too much. This is Sarcasm City. We back our source.
Yes, 100%.
Many times. So you back
guys, we don't do fake humility here. Like if you're here for that, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah. Look at the channel, man. Look at the characters on this channel. You know what I'm saying? That tells you all you need to know. Big up Flawless. And
if you don't think for a second I'm not going to bully Elena about Spurs for our preview, you're wrong. Like, she's cool. That's great. But, like, I'm still
I'm coming prepared. Don't worry. I'm coming.
That's fine. That's fine. If you want to sit there and we bought all our trophies, I'm just going to say, hey, at least we have trophies. But, like, it happens.
Literally. It's going to be around and round in circles. But definitely check it out. It's going to be great.
Hey, it'll be a little bit toxic, but it will be informative at the same time, guys. That's why we're here.
It's all good. We like toxic.
Yeah, make sure you check out the verses, though, people, because the verses are very good. And when I say verses,
apparently, I like toxic.
I've got 5 out of the 6 people who have shows on here for their individual teams.
Me and Peter busting our own jokes here.
Hey, she said it. I didn't. All right.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to bypass it because I know what it is.
Well, not accuses me, but he knows.
I am not involved. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man did the Timo win it. I ain't saying nothing.
I
ain't saying nothing.
Speaking of Timo, I need the NBA to start right now. I miss you guys, actually.
I do, man. That's why I put the tweet out a couple weeks back. You know what I'm saying? I legit did a ride and got emotional. I was there thinking about it was late. And I was like, yo, I legit miss the NBA watch-along streams. I was like, I missed the panel every day, the link-ups late. We didn't miss for like 6 weeks straight. Jokes, you get me? Sunrise we were seeing and all them things there. It was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? From like
and any of you guys are awake at 4 a.m. and we're doing an NBA stream, hop on with us.
Yeah, like 100%.
I've hopped on before. They're good, man.
Yeah, it was brilliant. The panels.
Peter, the video's sending, yeah. So watch it.
Oh.
Ryan, if this is bad, it's bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to the super chat quick while you watch it.
Shout out to Yan.
Why are you so mean to me, man?
Shout out to Yan because she laughed hard, innit? Yan laughed hard. Yeah. Look, she's still laughing now.
It weren't even that funny.
It's sent, by the way, sent on Twitter. Watch it.
It weren't even that funny. I'd call it bullying, to be honest, folks.
No.
How is it bullying? How is it bullying for something you did? We didn't force you to do it. You did it. How's that on us?
What a prick. Peter's a prick, you know.
Look at Peter's face.
Is Peter listening to it?
Yeah, he's fully.
Ryan, we got to teach you, bro.
Yes.
We'll take you under our wing.
Yes.
Bro, Ryan, your composure went from 0 to like -6. It was bad.
Yeah. -9. Yeah, Arsenal.
The thing is,
I mean.
I knew that was
my
coming.
face was so It's funny, right? It's a good clip. That's got to make it.
Sorry, I was just laughing at the -9 and you're saying, yeah, I knew that was coming. Right, it's what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Woo! Big up Jamal.
Yan, you good? How you doing?
He says, what is so cool, me and Yan are the same age? Large up Jamal. You know what I'm saying?
So you're 21.
Big up
Nice.
Jamal.
Yeah, they're 21 like me.
Yep.
Big to Jamal.
Winning.
I'm the 21-year-old here.
Well,
Ryan.
All right, you're fair.
I was being nice, little bro. But never mind.
So
Louis, I don't have my fan club.
You know what? I don't understand, Yan. How did you build your own fan club here? All you do is bully people.
Thanks, Brian.
I actually don't get it.
I don't bully people. I show nothing.
You bully me all the time.
True? That's not true. Why are you sitting here and acting like we can't see your tweets?
She bullies me all the time.
I swear you tweeted Ryan like I don't like you and added him like 2 days ago. I swear, I swear you did.
I don't like you.
I just
That's peak.
I swear
I don't like you.
Ryan, am I lying?
And you know what the funny thing is? Ryan was on Agenda FC talking about Yan prefers me to you and that. And she just tweeted you, I don't like you randomly.
Ryan, am I wrong, bro?
She probably did. I can't lie. I don't really remember. She tags me in a lot.
I don't like you. You know,
Ryan's down.
That is deep. He's deflated.
Wait till I see you next, innit? Just wait till I see you next.
I swear she's taller than you.
Man is hella deflated.
He's well shorter than me.
Man is hella deflated. He's got no energy in his voice.
That still.
Ryan, what did I say? It's past 2 a.m. Facts don't matter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Yan, just wait till I see you next, innit?
These two be chatting the most until you see them in person, you know.
Hey, don't involve me in this. I'm not involved. This is between you two.
Who, which two?
Try to get me involved. She tried it. See how she tried that slick shit? Nah, I don't do all that. She's talking about me and you, bro.
Well, what do we do?
I don't do nothing. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what
she's
doing.
You don't do nothing.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Wallace is a God-fearing, holy, faithful black man, Yan. Let's not bring him into this.
Let's go.
No comment.
20.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe you trying to tear down one of our own. That's outrageous.
But that's what it is, isn't it? They say it always starts from within, innit? And we just have to weed these people out from it.
Crazy. The weakest link, fellas. What can I say?
Weakest link, yeah, innit? It is what it is. They beating up Ryan in the panel chat and super chats. Pray for him, says YG Jazz. Is what it is. Nippin, put your question back up and I'll get to it. Put your question back up and I will get to it.
Truthfully, guys, we missed a lot of questions. I apologize. It's probably my fault.
So what about Vincent Kompany?
The Q&A kind of
yeah, sometimes it descends into chaos. We do try and get to all the questions. Obviously, like I said, if you're a member, they'll take priority. So that's what I keep an eye on is the green usernames. That's what it is. But go on then, Jan. What was this Vincent Kompany Q&A question? Well, question should I say?
I think it was like, is he top 5 in the Premier League?
Yeah, he is for me.
Talk about it. Do you think he's top 5?
I think, to be honest, like the thing is with Kompany was like very consistent for us. He did get injuries in his later years, but like even when he got injuries, like he would come back and then win us the league. Like he always came back at that time where it was like the decider of who was going to win the league, and he would like lead us to the title. Do you know what I mean? So that. Ryan's mentioned it a few times about who he played alongside. Because if you think about all the great centre-backs in the league, usually they had a very good partner. You know, someone that's like almost as good. So when you talk about like Vidic and Rio, do you know what I mean? None of them were shit. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got like, most of them had like a partnership where both of them were good. But with Vincent Kompany, like, he was like winning the league with Demichelis. And not Demichelis Bayern Munich Demichelis. Demichelis at the end of his career. Lescott, who before that wasn't, you know, the best. So, yeah. So for me, I'd say, yeah, because of what everything put together, the fact he was a captain, the fact he came to City as a defensive midfielder. He wasn't a centre-back. He's not a natural centre-back. He became a centre-back when he joined Man City. So, yeah. Obviously, he played in Belgium as well, to be fair. But, you know, that wasn't his natural position as a player. So, yeah, Demichelis was good, but not really when he was at City. That wasn't... We didn't get the best years of Demichelis.
With Kompany, like, Pep used to... Because obviously Kompany used to get injured a lot in his latter years. Pep used to like save him for the big game, so he saved him for the City Liverpool game where City needed to win the season. They won the league ahead of us. Do you remember that game where Stones cleared it off the line and stuff like that? Like that was such a big game, and he saved him for that game, and he played really well. Even though he should have got sent off in that game as well, but we won't get into that. But yeah.
But Kompany like even scored to win us the league last time, because that goal against Leicester won us the league. If we don't win that game, we don't win the league.
I ain't gonna lie, I cried when he scored that. I was so upset.
That was so happy.
Oh my god!
Goal.
But then we beat Barcelona 4-0 the next night, so I was all right then.
You got over the emotion, yeah.
I cried the next night at Anfield, but for different tears in it, different kind of tears. I was crying at full time. When the whistle went, I was so happy. I was so happy.
Ryan, you're allowed to be emotional here. This is a safe space for us young men, all right?
100%. If you want to let your emotions go out, feel free.
Emotional. Just thinking of that Liverpool Barca game.
He's not letting him. He's telling you what he's done. Like he's telling you that he cried.
Yeah, I'm letting him know that it's safe to be on here. Like
the only time I've ever cried at a football game was when Yaya Toure scored that goal against Stoke. That was emotional, to be fair.
And that's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I cried a lot.
Really?
Yeah, like
you know what? I did cry after Aguero, but I didn't cry at the stadium or anything. I went home.
I cried every year we exited the Champions League between like 2007 and like 2010. I swear.
I've
had heartbreaking moments, but I've never cried.
Nah, I've cried. Emirates 2007, I cried as well. Like, but ever since then, I was like, all right, I'm gonna like we're just never gonna win Champions League, so I accepted it. But we've won it twice since. So now, like, I've cried all my tears I can over champs. Like, I don't think it's possible for me to cry again.
Yeah.
I've cried like
I think
so
it
much,
depends on
so much
players.
for happy reasons and for sad reasons in football. Like happy reasons, beating Barcelona 4-0. Even the Barcelona fans were looking at me funny because I was like right next to them in it. It was weird. But I remember when we won the league as well, when Chelsea beat Man City. I remember in the last 2 minutes of stoppage time, because I knew we were going to win it, I started crying knowing that, oh my God, all these 15 years of hurt supporting Liverpool's coming to an end and stuff in 2 minutes. Like, that was mad. When we got knocked out by Atletico Madrid, I cried outside the stadium. Do you know?
That was when Diego Costa was fake coughing on people, right? He was making fun of COVID.
It's funny just the way you put it, yo. It's not that you cried. It's the fact you cried outside the stadium, but you stood around.
I cried walking out the stadium. I was so, you know how desperate I was to win
cried
Champions
outside
League.
the cup end because they got dumped out because of Adrian. That's crazy.
Do you know what, Flawless? If Liverpool are ever like 4-0 down at half time, we should go to Anfield and wait outside.
100%. I'm down. I'm down. If you're in money, come get me and we'll go. If you're in money, let's roll. Let's go get him.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
being
are
deadly
doing well.
serious.
You two,
Jan,
I know
if they are going out of the Champions League, Jan, and you are in money, come and get me. And we're going Liverpool. 100%. All right, we're going 100%. If you are in money and they're going out, please, Jan, please make sure, the last stage of the Champions League. Actually, hopefully you lot play the same day or saying we rolling in it. If you're in money, we go 100%.
We all going out that night.
Yeah, we'll drown your sorrows. We'll buy you some shots and that. We'll go out.
We'll go out. Camel. I like Camel.
Yeah, we'll go out, fam. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like
we go out.
I know you two.
How many shots you can take?
That because the other week with Liverpool Chelsea, like where I was sat during the game was like it was shit service in it. So man went down concourse at half time.
Don't say shit service. That's a bad way to. Wait, hold up. You can't say shit service, fam. That's a bit harsh on Trent and Robertson. They weren't that bad. But go on, carry on.
I mean, shit mobile service in it.
City's is really good this season. They've actually, I don't know what they've done to it, but you can actually make phone calls in the ground. It's amazing.
Ours is so bad.
Ours was bad, but now it's really good. So I don't know what.
You okay, Eleanor? Eleanor, you good?
Is she frozen?
She like so.
Before you froze. Here we go.
Ryan, you're being suggested to join the army so you can cry. That's crazy. They're not having it in the comments.
Question for the panel: who would you say is a bigger liability to their respective teams, Scott McTominay or Mohamed Elneny? We'll go to you, Eleanor.
There's an easy answer to this, by the way.
Go on. What do you think it is? Then go on.
It's McTominay because Elneny hardly plays, so how could he be a liability?
Right.
There we go.
Eleanor, and Elneny's better than McTominay.
This question here: biggest liability for their respective teams, McTominay or Elneny? What a question.
Oh, Elneny. I think he's
Her Arsenal agenda is shining through. Her Arsenal agenda is shining through. That's all this is.
Always. Naturally, I have that agenda. Naturally.
That's right. That's why we get on.
Still do more than Elneny can for Arsenal, but maybe that's just Arsenal tax, to be fair. Because United are supposed to be good.
Elneny doesn't play. Like, how can he be a liability from the behind the bench? You know.
I just clearly just having him there. If you look to your bench, look at your options and see Elneny, you don't feel your confidence, does it?
I guess, but like McTominay's actually playing every game.
Yeah. He's.
But this is what I mean. I think Elneny's just sitting there doing nothing for Arsenal. Like he's offering nothing, whereas I think McTominay can offer you lots.
Yeah, he offers he offers close to nothing, but not just quite nothing.
Hey,
Jan, you laughed too. Wait, Jan, you laughed that too hard at that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be laughing that hard at my United jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You laugh way too hard.
When Ollie wins the treble,
put your trophies from last season on the table,
yeah, whatever.
Put your trophies from last season on the table, fellas. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. Go on, Eleanor. Carry on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Eleanor, you're on mute. We can't hear you.
You are on mute, miss.
You're on mute. You muted yourself.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't know how that happened.
Idiot.
Yeah. McTominay offers tiny bit.
Did you just say never say that ever again.
Idiot. I didn't mean
Don't ever say bumbleclat or idiot separately or together in your entire life ever again.
Hey, Ryan, fight back, Ryan. Don't take.
Wait, what was wrong with that? What was wrong with that?
Everything was wrong with that. Never say that. Never again.
I didn't even hear it all. I just said idiot, and I was like, "What?"
I said bumbleclat, idiot. I know. That's why I was like, "Whoa, you've been chilling with us way too much." Yeah, you need to relax, fam.
Yeah, but look, Jez just said Look talentless, legit knee slides and passion. I don't think Elneny even offers knee slides and passion. If Elneny tried to knee slide, he'll fall over, and the passion is not for Arsenal.
Nah, who called him McMuffin? Who called him McMuffin?
Oh, I'm sorry, Alec. This guy, idiot. I'm sorry. This guy, idiot. You know.
Nah. Somebody called him talentless and they called him McMuffin. That's horrible.
Never say that ever again, yo. In life.
Do you know what killed me? Don't ever say that separately or together again.
Don't ever say that ever again. Yo, you gotta talk to your guy in it. Oh my god.
Me, it's not my guy. You're the one that started that. I've never said that. You can get it from me.
I don't even say
that's your little brother. That's your little brother. You gotta delegate.
I don't even say that often though. I don't know where that came from. I don't use that regular. You must have heard the tune in it. That's what it is. Oh.
Yo.
What the hell, man?
Paying £2 to hit on Yan. I appreciate that. My guy. Yan.
Yo. Large of Jamal says on the Prime notice, he said Jan's simply the best. hashtag my crush. Respect for the super chat, Jamal.
Cute. He's the only person that's got a crush on me.
Big up, Jamal.
That is cute, Jamal.
Okay, so Yan, now you're lying.
Yan's my crush as well.
See, there you go.
She's not mine.
But whenever I compliment Yan, she just calls me a weirdo.
She's not mine.
And they're just taking shots on a slide, you know.
I said, Yan's my crush as well. Look at these faces I've got to look at. Of course, it's
Whoa.
Oh, did you hear that? How she spoke to Peter and Flawless there. Whoa.
That's Ryan. Ryan, don't act like she wasn't speaking to you too.
She was speaking to me.
She knows what your face looks like, boss.
She was speaking to me.
Unfortunately.
I ain't even got my camera on.
You think she doesn't know what you look like?
Like she said that's bad, to be honest, with the camera off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she didn't.
Ryan, why don't you just give her another thumbs up?
No, but why? But when I compliment Yan City, she just calls me a weirdo.
Because you are a weirdo.
You don't super chat down to tell me that
everyone on Sarcasm City is a 10, but Yan is like a 20.
Don't do this.
I'm not a 10. I'm a 15.
Nah, that's a 5 relative to her.
I'm a 16. I'm not a 10.
No, we not getting over the fact that Ryan said Bumba Clark idiot. You know what I'm saying?
That is a very saucy girl.
That's gonna go in the best bit.
What is going on?
What?
I gotta rewind that and watch.
Yo, Loki really messing around with the timeline and that. What is going on? Since got off.
Were you watching TikToks or something, bro?
Messi went to PSG. Get me? Friggin' Varane and Sancho have come to Old Trafford. Ronaldo's back. Ben White and Ramsdale went to Arsenal, and you got Ryan out here talking about Bumba Clark idiot. What is going on? What is happening? What the fuck is going on?
Ryan catches smoke when he's not even talking. No one else on Sarcasm City catches the kind of smoke that Ryan catches.
Oh my god, yo.
He's sitting there.
I mean, he's right on himself.
The bubble is not moving in his background because he's not talking, yet he's still catching straight. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, that's finished me. I'm done.
He's still here every Sunday and Wednesday. It's mad. It's mad.
Yo, he's still waiting.
I was just seeing if Djokovic was playing today.
Oh my god!
He's playing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Ryan, you've definitely been spending too much time around us, man. Oh my god, yo! I'm trying to get composed, people.
You got Jamal just sending PR super chats, you know. That money needs
Jamal.
to be my bank account.
He says, "Yes, Peter, best £2 ever spent." Yan had to know I got love for her. Large of Jamal, man, much appreciated.
I love that, Jamal.
Hey, that's cute.
I've got love for you as well, yeah.
No, you do, large of Jamal. I hope you're in the best space as well.
To my account to show it, innit, Ryan?
Wow,
I ain't got
yeah,
your
that's
account
crazy.
details.
That's outrageous.
Actually, I do have your account details. I can't lie.
Shame.
But you lot continue to get your questions in. This is a sports Q&A in it, but this is Sarcasm City TV. It goes west, north, east, and south from time to time, but we are here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you lot get your question. Hit the like button as well. Hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel also as well. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you follow Peter, Eleanor, Yan, Ryan across all their socials. If you go to my socials at Speak Flawless, you can find all their socials as well.
I gotta change
Jan,
my
how
name.
come you haven't got your camera on?
Yes, get the likes up like YG just says. Get the likes up, people. Girls, how we know over 50 likes? How we just under 50 likes?
Wait, there's 52 of you watching and you haven't liked the video? How dare you?
Ridiculous.
What the hell?
Ridiculous.
I've just been remembering more times where I've cried at football. Yeah.
All right, go on, share some minute.
Okay.
Why would you cry that much at football?
Shut up, man. Just keep talking, man. Oh, fucking hell.
Let's get into this. Actually, no, Jan, you'll know about this because I didn't even know Jamaica was playing today. Jan, what happened with Jamaica today? How the fuck they lose to Panama so much? Go on, what happened?
Yeah, I didn't watch it from the stream that I was watching that I was supposed to be on, but I was just watching it instead. Yeah, they were just getting pammed.
Did they
Panama
lose?
had all the ball. Yeah, they lost. Well, it was 2-0 at halftime. I don't even know what it ended. Antonio made his debut. Didn't do it.
And you still lost.
Yep.
Man.
And it wasn't one of them where it was a close game. Panama were on top for the whole game.
Was it a World Cup qualifier as well?
Yep. They ain't trying to make this World Cup. It's so fucking annoying. Make this World Cup
so I can just come on.
And they just lost to Mexico in like the 90th minute, the 89th minute. And that's Mexico, who are, really, really good. And then they play Panama. And they just, peak times. Oh, it was 3-0 in the end, yeah. See, I didn't even watch it. I can't be asked.
Like I said, I didn't know. Jesus, and let's go. Large of Deviant. MB says, Peter, who's your favorite heavyweight boxer right now? If you are into boxing, I don't even know what he's asking. I don't even know if you're a boxing guy.
I'm not even really a boxing guy like that, but shit, I really only have I guess Tyson Fury. I guess he's cool.
Yeah, same.
He's got a cool life story. But truthfully, I don't stay up to watch boxing events. Wow, look at this. Elena trying to objectify Tyson Fury's brother. That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying, innit? Good boxer, innit? We love Tommy and Molly.
All right, sure, fair enough. But I'm not really.
I love Molly, man. She's so pretty.
Who?
We love Molly.
Molly May.
His girlfriend.
That?
They're the best
girlfriend?
Ever. Them two. We love Tommy and
Molly. They were on Love Island.
Oh, right. That's why I don't know them. Yeah.
Oh, you did the Love Island show. Okay, so I was like, why do you know who this is? But that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't on this year. She was on 2 years ago.
It was on 2 years ago.
And now they're like proper.
I clearly don't know, guys. I don't watch the show. I apologize.
Did you want me to share times I was crying at football again?
No, we good, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Comments. Do you want to hear about Ryan crying some more?
Actually, yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's the comments, isn't it?
Do you guys want to hear more about Ryan being vulnerable? Because we can. But it's up to you.
Did you cry after John Stones cleared it off the line?
No, I didn't cry at that game, actually.
Did you cry?
I was actually very proud of the way my team played that day.
Did you cry when Chelsea won 2-0 at Anfield in April of 2014?
Yeah, that's one of the worst still. Yeah.
Well, when Gerrard slipped.
That's one of the worst.
Did you cry when Matip got spun by Lukaku?
I felt like it when I saw your text at half time.
This is a great question. Yes, I would take this. I will fully
Victorious FAT says, Peter, would you take Spurs winning the league if that meant Arsenal get relegated?
Yes. Right, let's do it. That's the
100%.
best. Because my life would peak. I don't think you understand. I don't know how to make it to that day because they think it's too good to be true. I'd actually die before that day happened.
Yes, I would.
Listen,
I would take it because as bad as Spurs winning one league would be, we already stopped them winning the Prem twice in a row and won it ourselves. We already kept them out of the Champions League by winning it from 6th. We've already trolled them enough. If they win one league, they can't shove it in our face. If it was a Champions League, I would say no. But Spurs winning, so Arsenal are just literally not in the league anymore, would be fantastic. I know way more annoying Arsenal fans than I know Spurs fans.
This is great. This is great stuff. Can we manifest this to happen?
Please. This would be one of the truly funniest days of. What would be perfect with that is if we won the Champions League the same season this happened. So all of this got
Come on, blue and white, London dominating.
Arsenal playing Preston North End on a Tuesday in November is very funny to me. I don't know. We need that.
Yeah,
A Millwall Arsenal derby will be the best thing that has ever happened in history of football.
Yep.
I see a lot of people saying no. Like, guys, I truly think you're capping about how much you don't want to see Arsenal relegated.
Yes.
Like, you're acting like the question is, would you take Spurs winning the league? No, the second part of that question is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wallace, you would take it.
Part of that question's fantastic.
100%. I'd take Spurs winning the league for Arsenal to get relegated. I'd take City.
100%
I've seen City do it.
You know how fun it would be
Liverpool.
to see Arsenal literally in the championship.
Yes,
Don't
I'd be
you not want to
doing.
see me happy? Does the chat hate me?
I want to see you. I'd love to see you happy. So it's great. That's an added bonus to it. And then I get to do Arsenal watch-alongs as well in the championship. You know what I'm saying?
I am there every time.
Every time.
I can
Great.
even watch
Arsenal
you
away.
celebrate winning it.
Serious Arsenal.
Celebrate winning the championship, and I'll clap it.
I don't know if they win it. They might get into the playoffs. You get me? You know,
nah, they'd be the second place team that no one cares about.
You know,
never forget.
Right, listen, we like second place teams. Don't come for second place teams. We are good out here.
Hey, you know what? It happens. They got second place to the winners, but it's all good.
Listen, there's no need to throw shade on second place. Like, some people are happy. We enjoy second place. It means, you know, you pushed out your boundaries, but not too much. Didn't upset too many people.
Hey, Flawless, what about you guys as the reigning second place team? How do you feel about this?
I don't really care whatsoever, to be honest. I don't really care. I'm not fussed, because if we would have finished second with some conviction, it's like, yeah, we're gonna go again. It's like, yeah. We just finished second, and that's that. Came and it went. Ollie Tack's hefty, very hefty. Like my guy Zeno said, he said he would
why
double.
do you think United are title contenders? And I said, Ollie.
Ollie Tax is hefty, like my boy Zeno said.
And then they started going on about Arsenal winning the FA Cup against Chelsea, and I said Lampard tax. So you know these taxes are hefty. They're hefty taxes.
What day do Arsenal play their next game again?
Norwich on the 11th.
Saturday.
I'm gonna make sure I get 3 points on my. I'm gonna make sure I get 3 points on my driving license before then, so at least I can say my driving license has more points than Arsenal this season.
You're an idiot, you know. They might win, they might draw. We'll see.
Bro, you just need one. They're gonna lose. You're fine.
You reckon? All right, let's go.
Yeah, but you get 3 at one time, I think.
What's up?
You get like 3 at one time.
So my connection went again. I said, do you think they lose to Norwich?
Realistically, no, but Xhaka's not playing. I don't know if Partey will be fit. You're probably going to see Elneny playing minutes. So, like, you never know. And with how toxic it is, like, in my mind, I just pray they draw or something. I'm not, like, I don't even want to get my hopes up really for a Norwich win. But if just say Norwich scored in the first 15 minutes, I'm flipping right to the game. I don't care. Like, the carnage there will be after spending 150 mils to be losing to Norwich. I need this. I need this. Like, you guys don't understand. I don't hate Spurs as much as most people pretend like they do, but I have full hatred for Arsenal.
I think your fan base pretends. They somehow have a mad Spurs. Literally, Arsenal Chelsea games hold hands and sing about Tottenham. It's the I hate Tottenham derby. So, like, they're not lying. They just genuinely hate us.
I don't get how you can hate Spurs more than Arsenal. I don't get
it either. We sing about Tottenham. It's like, guys, they don't win anyways.
Like, no, I don't get how anyone can hate Spurs more than Arsenal.
It's the petty thing, though, when it's because London rivals and that. Like, I can't stand Leeds, and they ain't been here for 16 years.
No, but I just don't get how any supporter of any club in the whole wide world could hate Spurs more than Arsenal.
Is it because you just love Kane? Is this?
No, it's because I hate Arsenal. It's
why do you hate? Why do you?
I don't even mind. I wouldn't even mind Spurs even without Kane. I legit don't mind Spurs.
I'm just asking out of interest. Where does the Arsenal thing come from?
They're fans, man. Deluded people.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. And
there's so many of them too. There's just so many.
Blame Thierry Henry and Arsene Wenger in it. He says, "Yo, hold on, are you lot on some Royal Rumble thing, ganging up on Arsenal and that flawless the freaking ringleader and main instigator causing shit as usual?" We got asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Well, Peter got asked the question. That wasn't that MB.
If your team had any points, maybe we wouldn't be allowed to be so mean. If you weren't in last place, maybe the flawless wouldn't be able to do relegation watch and mention your team. Like He made a vlog talking about relegation. If you guys would have beat Brentford, who knows? Maybe you wouldn't be there.
The way Peter says his slander, because he's got such a calm voice, it's like you don't really hear it. And then you hear it and you're like, damn, that was actually so mad. But he just says it with his straight face and just...
It's that low energy, low tone delivery, and that just cuts
monotone.
deep. You know what
I'm
saying?
like, listen, maybe if you weren't at the bottom, we wouldn't be doing this.
It's true, though. It's true. Are any of us who's in 11th? I don't know. Let me look. I bet none of us have said a word about them the entire stream. I'm looking right now in the Premier League app. Who's in 11th place? Because I know Watford have 3 points. I think they're in like 13th. Villa might actually be there with 4 points.
We've actually said the only time they've been mentioned is that Arsenal won't finish above Villa.
Okay, Villa are in 11th. Watford was 12th. I was wrong. No one said anything bad about Aston Villa. You know why? Because they have 4 points more than the team we're talking about. Like, is this what it is? You can't have no points.
Villa.
You can't be one of 2 teams who haven't scored.
Do you know what? The Man City
Aston Villa
rivalry with Spurs is actually baffling.
Say that again. What did you say? Say that again.
Me. The Blues actually hates us, right? But City fans don't like Spurs. I don't know why. You are on a different stratosphere to Tottenham. Don't worry about it. Let us be in our lane. We don't hate you that much.
Yancy, your time.
Historical, isn't it? It's historical.
Is it historical?
Like,
what's historical?
It's not recent. Like recently, it's less.
I see a lot of Man City fans do reply to my tweets, and I'm like, what? Why? Like,
City hates Spurs.
Like, just tell me, explain to me why you hate Spurs, because we are no competition to you.
I think a lot of our fan base, like, there was a cup final that Spurs beat City in, and it was like when a lot of people were kids. So now they're like 50. They just always had that.
You guys need to get over that still.
No. But it's just like United and Arsenal. They're not rivals anymore, but they hate each other. And it's kind of like what Flawless was saying with Liverpool. Like, it's kind of like United fans don't hate Everton because they're Liverpool's rivals. And it's kind of like City fans don't hate
enemy is my friend, isn't it? That's why we all
and that's what I'm saying. If you don't mind Arsenal, that's probably why they dislike.
What did you say, Flawless?
Listen, it's fine, isn't it? But when you come for me, I just
No, I want to hear what Flawless said. Actually, go on, say it again. Or are you too scared to say it?
Oh yeah, I'm shook to death of you, fam. No, I was saying it's the enemy of my enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend thing. So I was saying, what did I do? What? I'm just saying, innit? I'm just responding to him. He was sarcastic, so I was like, all right, let's turn up the sarcasm. So what did I say? Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I was saying that's why we all 4 of us, excluding you, get on because of our dislike for you. You know what I'm saying? So the chat get on. Feel me? Yan don't like me, but she just dislikes you more than me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Yan prefers me to you. She actually admitted it just a few minutes ago, and then
she bullies you online all the time, bro.
Okay, all right, sure. She tweeted saying I don't like you. Yeah, 100%.
I like you all to varying degrees sometimes, but if any of your teams beat my team, it's smoke for the whole week. I don't care. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna get really negative if we lose to City. I can't handle that.
When do you play?
The Chelsea game.
Match day 6.
The Tottenham Chelsea game.
Oh, I hope Lukaku scores twice in front of you. I hope so.
Where is that? Is that at your place or is that at the Bridge?
That's at White Hart Lane, but then we play City at the Bridge the next week. So we have more preview shows coming.
Oh, them preview shows gonna be lit. 100%.
And then we don't have another one until we do it with you in November.
I'm gonna be there praying for a miracle. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
Genuinely pray. We have Palace and then we have Chelsea. So
Louis said we have Chelsea, PSG, and Liverpool around the end of the month. Oh, see, so we're gonna get. So you're gonna get City Chelsea preview. So we'll get Gilden versus analysis at Anfield and Gilden versus Ballers at the Bridge. Yeah, he's been here before.
Welcome.
Oh, you guys are real. That's crazy.
He's been here before. You know what I'm saying? Big up Hots. Or it could be a she. They've been here before anyway.
There's only ever one. Well, there's Jez as
YG.
well.
Yeah, Jez. You know what I'm saying?
Jez is a fan, and we know we get upset together. So hi to Hotspur Reaction. I'm very happy to have you.
Big up the
back me
Hotspur
because
Reaction.
I catch a lot of strays here.
We all do.
That's not
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's not true.
We all catch a lot of strays. It happens.
Well, maybe because of the way you
I catch
drop
the
your
most.
strays, Peter, you
deserve
drop
it.
them like they're not smoke, but they
Yes, 100%.
Hey,
How do
I
I
didn't
deserve
tell you
this
to support them.
level of
It
abuse?
comes with the job. I can't be too nice. That'd be boring.
That's
How
true.
do I
agree.
deserve this level of abuse, though, by you guys?
Do you really want an answer to that?
Yeah.
I let the chat. You know what? Ask the chat that actually. Say what you just said, but put that to the chat and get him to answer that question. Tell him again, Ryan.
No, it's all right.
Oh, see, look, you shook to death now, innit? Look at you in it.
Oh,
Lost
no.
all confidence in that. Man's bottle went, you know? You know what I'm saying in that? You know
I
what I'm saying? You
became
all right there?
Spursy.
I thought
Scaredy
you
cat.
said Flawless was scared, not
Yeah,
that
look
you
at him. Shook to death in it. Scaredy cat over there.
I became
you know what I'm saying?
Spursy for a sec.
You know what I'm saying? He became Liverpool, you know what I'm saying in that? That's what that is. Jesus. Well, go
No,
on, fam.
no,
You
I'm
know what?
not
Ask the
scared of
chat.
anyone.
Ask the chat then the question.
No, there's no point in it. Let's just
Yeah,
continue
yeah,
the
yeah,
show.
Yeah,
I ain't scared of
yeah.
no
Look
one.
at him shook to death in it. Yana just DM'd you on IG, thanking you. Appreciate if you reply. Yan, you there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Respond to
don't
Jamal
know
then.
my phone is there.
Large of Jamal. Well, can you go get your phone? So Jamal obviously
Okay.
said
Yeah,
to you,
reply
large
to
of
him,
Jamal.
man.
Large of Jamal. Where else we at?
I'm someone's favorite Spurs fan. Mad. I'm no one's favorite Spurs fan. I am nobody's.
No. You're my favorite Spurs fan still. 100%.
But that's because we are the same person in terms of football stuff.
Yes,
We
that
are
is very
both
true.
that mad. We say mad shit. But
That's
most
true.
of the time, that is mad. There's actually someone that doesn't stream with me that actually likes my content. Appreciated. It's not.
There you
it's
go.
not often. It's not
Find it. Nippin says, question for the panel. Do you see any upsets happening on match day 4? Let me pull up match day 4.
I don't even know who's playing.
Norwich.
I'm literally going to pull it up now.
Norwich.
All right, here's the thing is, all jokes
Norwich,
aside, if
let's go.
Norwich
I'm
win,
down. Norwich.
is that an upset? If Norwich
Norwich
win, is
actually, judging by the table, Arsenal winning would be the upset because they're below them.
yeah, like that's not.
But
Yeah, he's a,
realistically, it is still going to be an upset if Norwich win. Like the smoke would go mad. It
the
will
smoke,
be an
but
upset.
I bet if we looked at the bookies, it'd be pretty close in terms of.
I disagree. I'm going to look right now online.
Look at it, surely. Arsenal
No
ain't heavy
way.
favourites.
I
Arsenal, you
think-
could probably get decent money
Maybe
for.
it's because of what I definition an upset. I define an upset as in like how upset fans will get the expectation.
Nah. When I say upset, I'm talking about how we looked at it for going in. So, for instance, we do doing the most. If Norwich beat Arsenal, that's not the most unpredicted result. I'd call that an upset. We're not saying that's an unpredicted result.
fellas, Norwich are like
Norwich
Norwich are like 2.5 to 1 relative to Arsenal.
And what Arsenal?
Well, Arsenal are at minus 217 to win. Norwich are at plus
Let me check.
525.
I'm gonna have a look now. Let me
On
see
mine.
what's on. I'm gonna check.
Yeah,
Now.
it's because it's at the Emirates, flawless. If it was at
True.
Carroll Road,
True.
it'd probably be about even.
No, I think
No.
it will be an upset. I genuinely think if Norwich beat Arsenal, it will be an upset. As regardless of where they are, Arsenal should not be there. They should not be getting beat like that.
True.
So
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right. Still, you're right.
It
Yeah.
will be an upset, but it can 100% happen.
What else
Yeah.
is going on match day 4?
Match day 4 also. You've
your
got
team plays Leicester.
you've got Leicester, Manchester City. I don't think either of them. I don't think if Leicester win or City win, that's an upset. Maybe Leicester, but again, they weren't part of the Big Six, so maybe. Aside from that, you got Crystal Palace,
Palace
Spurs.
could easily beat us.
That'd be
Is
an
that
upset.
But
That's an upset, 100%. If you lot, yes.
do you know what? The last few Palace games I've been to, obviously pre-COVID, I've been to, we are awful against Palace. It's always like a scrappy 1-0, like a 12 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday when you're knackered. You know, and I'm literally trekking to Wembley and it's cold. And like, because when we were playing there, we don't normally play well against Palace. They could be us. And we haven't been playing well anyway, so.
Yeah, I would say, Norwich, probably the most upset that's going to happen is probably the
that's
Norwich
away.
Arsenal game.
Yeah, if Arsenal win, that's the biggest upset still.
Who have you lot got?
What about Leeds
got-
beating Liverpool?
Leeds, that would be an upset. That would be an upset, Leeds, Liverpool. But he said, do you see
It's
any
not gonna
of them happening? I don't see Leeds beating Liverpool.
I don't.
I don't see Crystal Palace beating Spurs.
We played Villa, but half their team got picked up by the Feds. So, like, I don't know. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we play Newcastle at home. I don't see Newcastle beating United.
Newcastle, Callum Wilson got injured. I hate Steve Bruce. Absolutely despise Steve Bruce. I hope Newcastle lose 9-0.
Outsmarts Ollie with that team. You should sack him there and then. He should literally go home.
We should sack him now, but we move.
Hey, he's building a team and all that. Second place hype. He's doing a good job.
Team's built. You know what I'm saying? He just needs to let it just.
Hey, give him 4 more years or whatever. I don't know.
Give him 4 more years and 100 and odd something million. Well, 400 more million, I should say. Smack.
Well, it's the process, right?
Who have you got?
Me?
Chelsea.
Yeah, we play Villa. But I don't think Martinez can play.
But that's not an easy game, though.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I don't think Martinez can play because, like, COVID rules or whatever, and Buendia as well. Like, he can't play either.
Oh, right, fair enough.
I think Bailey still has his hamstring problems. I don't even know who they're gonna play.
Who have City got?
Leicester away.
That's a tough fix.
That's not really an upset though, because they're both up there. So
yeah, I can say Norwich Arsenal is probably the biggest one.
Yeah, Norwich
I would
Arsenal.
say. And for that, everyone know as well. 100%. On the Sunday, Leeds Liverpool, definitely doing a watch along for that on the Twitch. So make sure you log into that. What do you mean why?
Brian, what do you mean why? Of course.
Why would I not do a watch along?
What makes Leeds Liverpool a watch along thing?
It's the only game on Sunday, and it's at a good time.
There we go.
Oh, is that the reason? I didn't know. Still, I thought you meant like, are you expecting Leeds to do an upset or something?
Look at Ryan trying to get offended over here. That's crazy. We're just here for content, brother.
Ryan's got Defense League on. Like you know when you go ultra defensive on FIFA when you're like 1-0, that's what he's done.
Yeah, it's the only game on Sunday, and the United game's the day before. And I've said previously, whatever day United don't play if United play on the Saturday, the Sunday, I'll do a watch along. If United play on the Sunday, on the Saturday, I'll do a watch along.
I apologize.
I just pick out the best game. It's cool, fam. If Liverpool had that type of defense, you get me, might win something, but we move. But yeah, definitely, 100%. But we'll see if you win something. But yeah, as I was saying, Leeds Liverpool, defo. Yeah, we'll see. You might pick up a FA Cup. Yeah, feel free. I'll talk to you afterwards, but yeah, feel free. Absolutely. Them ones there, just stress-free, hop on, the vibes thing on the Twitch, 100%. Yes.
I'll be Sunday, 8:30?
Sunday.
I'm there.
Be 8:30, feel free as well. Jump on.
I'm there. I may be slightly hungover, maybe not.
No problem, man.
I'm there.
I'm waved right now.
Yeah, Ellen is mashed up right now. You know what I'm saying?
I went to a wedding.
Yeah, how was that?
Home changed and came on. So
how was the wedding? Was it good?
Yeah, it was very good.
Was the food nice?
All night drinking.
Love in the air, all that good stuff. Whatever. Yeah.
It was great. It was very fun. And then I
was the food nice, Helena?
I was actually at the wedding and I was like, I've got a stream in like an hour. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, I'll send you the link. I've literally got a stream. And they're like, how are you going to stream? I'm like, with this channel, if I'm drunk or not, I act the same. I don't need to come correct. It's fine. Yeah.
This is that people know on this channel. They know what the regulars know what they're getting. They're fully aware of what they're getting. They already know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah,
Helena,
it's brilliant. Yeah.
How was the food though?
The food was good.
Hey, I asked that.
I know, but she ignored you, bro. I'm trying to get covered.
We had chicken with like this mash and gravy was great. We also had sticky toffee pudding with this great vanilla cream. Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, Eleanor fell in love with the food. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
They actually asked me how was the dessert, and I said, "Do you have any more?"
There you go.
I love that. That's fine. That's it. 100%. Question flawless for Bribe. He says, "Oh, banter aside, how would Ollie do managing Arsenal? They'd probably be in the same state."
No, you know what? Arsenal
because he don't have individual brilliance.
Ollie would do great there because they need the friend. They need a good man manager.
No.
But he isn't a good man manager. He's a shit man manager.
Why are we acting
like injured players?
One at a time.
He's good at making friends. He's not good at managing winners. There's a difference.
Why are we acting like he didn't relegate a team already? They'd be in the same position.
I think that might be
but Eleanor, he's not a good man manager. This guy plays injured players who need surgery.
Otherwise, and Pogba's balling under him.
No, he is. I agree. He is on the vibes thing. He is a good man manager. But that's not what Arsenal need. The Arsenal's issue is that yes, it can help. It's a
Nah,
lack
they
of
need
talent.
Jesus straight up. They don't need vibes.
They
Don't
do.
need vibes.
They don't need
All they have
vibes.
is
They need
vibes.
Jesus.
They have too much
They,
vibe.
no. They don't have no vibes. It's just nothing. That's why the Docs called off for nothing, because they just got nothing. They have no vibes, no faith.
Your Van der Beek argument is very valid. No one's denying that. But I think if you look at players like Shaw and Pogba, which were under Jose, the difference that they have made, there's more in favor of him being a good man manager than being a bad man manager. And I think
he's not a good man manager.
Well, I think coming from a Jose team where they're literally they don't want to speak to each other. Like, trust me, what Jose
it's not
does
that toxic. Like, he doesn't call them fat or anything, like what Mourinho was doing to Shaw.
He pretty much called Ndombele fat. So your argument is debunked in a second.
But that doesn't make Ollie a good man manager. It just makes him a bit nicer than Jose.
But the thing is, you can be a good man manager and still fall out with players. That's all he has, is that the players like him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All he has is Pogba.
But you're not a good man manager if you're forcing injured players to play when they need surgery, to me.
That's not man management, fam. That's just bad managing. That's nothing to do. That's not.
No, that's bad man management, because you're not looking out for the well-being of a player. You're playing him when he needs surgery.
Well, I just look at it. I think it's you know what I mean.
That's not good man management at all.
And Peter had to dip people in it, but make sure you go follow FSN podcast as well in it. Large up, large up, Peter. But we'll go to this question for the last one. Yeah, large up, Peter, and that. You know what I'm saying? Question for the panel: your favorite managers that haven't managed your club? For me, all the greats, man. Like from that type of era, like we've already spoke. Prime Mourinho, Ancelotti. They're the two that stick out to me. Ancelotti and Prime Mourinho are the two in regards to having managed my club that I can think off the top of my head. There's probably more, and if you lot name some managers from the early 2000s, they'll probably pop up. But yeah, that's what I would say. I'm trying to think. Yeah, they're the two. What are you saying? We'll go to you, Ryan. What are you telling me?
It's between Mourinho and Pep. It's between Mourinho and Pep.
No, he didn't say Pep. He said there's many in it. He just said favorite managers.
Mourinho and Pep are the main two.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Eleanor?
Maybe Wenger. Actually, I don't know still. I prefer Mourinho and Pep, I can't lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how can I forget Poch? He's on my list. Poch as well. It's mad. Yeah, I forgot about Poch. Yeah. Poch. Yeah.
Haven't managed my club has to be Pep, Klopp. Obviously I love Marco Rose. Everyone knows this. I know it's a bit of a random one, but that's who I wanted at Tottenham. When we got Jose, I wanted Marco Rose from when he was at Gladbach. So I really rate him, and I rate Nagelsmann. So a few of those managers, but my main two are obviously Klopp and Pep.
Yeah, Jan. I don't even know if she's there. She might have fallen asleep. All right.
I don't know, I used to like Simeone till he started dissing Man City. Plus, his football is not what I would want at City. Trying to think. Favourite managers? Don't know, I'd take Zidane.
How can I forget Zidane? He's in there.
Maybe him. Because I'd take him right now.
Nah, he's talking to just your favourite managers. So it can be someone who's retired, like a manager who's not managing anymore. For instance.
Yeah.
It was just favourite managers who haven't managed your club. But yeah, I've to throw Zidane. Like I do, like I'm a fan of Zidane. I respect what he's done.
Oh, I don't, because of what he did to Bale.
I rate the petty still.
I'll be petty.
I rate that. I do that.
But then he basically left, and now he's gone back. So yeah, there's a big Zidane agenda. So yeah.
No, I heard that. And let me actually shout out while Jan's still thinking. All the members, of course, as part of the membership, you get shout outs at the start. Well, not even at the start, shout outs during shows. Big up, link underneath in the description for the membership. Shouts to the Progressions Project, Ranesh 44, Abdallah, Wayne, Jamal, who's obviously been in the chat, Timo, Paco, Don KJB, Eugene, Junior Swag King, Nippin, Johan United with his hashtag free Donny, Easy92, Guilt, Eddie, you just popped up. Give it to Mikey, Slens, NB, Dan Levitt, Sasha, Davey Fisher, Nelly, Scott Page, Daniel, 40 Fantasy, OKW1, Deviant, J Socials, Neville B, Esfeely TV, Winner Surfer, and of course, my free co-host of the Q&A as well are all members, Eleanor, Yan City, and Ryan. Notorious FAT says, Flawless, what do you think of people discrediting Zidane, saying Ronaldo carried him? It's just a lazy argument. Like, because he went back after he left, and I think he won the league when he was in a terrible position or something like that. And I'm not sure if Ronaldo was there when he did that.
He wasn't.
Yeah, so he went back and won the league without Ronaldo after them being in a bad situation. So, yeah, that's what I'd say about it.
Nearly won it last year as well, isn't it?
Yeah, lazy. It's just lazy, man. People, it's just really easy. Kind of like when the teams get promoted to the Premier League and you ask someone, who's getting relegated, and they just pick the 3 teams who came up, and it's like it's rare that all 3 teams that come up go straight back down.
Never happens. It never happens.
Yeah,
I'm
rarely
wearing that crown happily. I'm wearing that crown with pride. I love it. I love being petty. I'm a Spurs fan. I have to have something to keep me happy about this sport. Otherwise, why am I watching it? Pettiness.
Yeah. And hey, you lot chill out. Hey, you lot chill out in the chat, man. We all peoples here, man. Relax and yo, chill. No need to be going at people. Tottenham loses and even a serial winner like that couldn't change him, says a lot. Yeah, someone called Pochettino. I wouldn't say Pochettino it. Should he have won a trophy with Spurs? Yes, I agree. He should have. However, though,
his task
he did.
Every season he was there, and he did that.
He elevated the club, and people want to overlook that because, like we said, if he won a League Cup or FA Cup, we're not looking at him really in a different light because, like, he did pretty much what he was supposed to, apart from win one of those 2 trophies. And look, he got the PSG
that's also very lazy from people when people say, when people mention, what about Poch for United? He hasn't won anything. I think that's a very lazy thing as well.
It is a lazy argument. It's a lazy argument because they don't understand the situation that Tottenham were in. We weren't.
It's because they don't take context into account.
Yeah, Poch had Spurs fans thinking that was relevant. Yes, you understand you're cussing Tottenham, but you're making my argument brilliant. So I appreciate that. We were relevant under Poch, and we're not relevant without him. So all it's done is show me how good Poch did this whole saga.
Yeah.
Do I think Nuno can lead us to success? I assume this is a question.
Yeah, that's to you. Yeah, that's why.
Success in what? Like, success for me is obviously subjective to what you think is success is.
What do you think success to you? And do you think he can get you there?
From where we are now, when Poch was at his peak and we just made the Champions League final, success would have been top 4 in a trophy. Okay. Now success is just make it back into the Europa, not
top 7.
Not even fucking like, top 4. We don't need to worry about that. We're not top 4 quality, but we need to get back 5th-ish, and we need a good cup run. Maybe win a cup, but that is successful, not my expectation. My expectation is enjoy the football, enjoy better football, which we haven't been, but I'd like to think that now if we get Ndombele back in team, we see some more creation, especially with Emerson in the side. Enjoy some good football. That's my expectation, and get Europa. But a success would be winning a cup and finishing 5th. To me, that's a successful season under Nuno. Do I think he can lead us to success? He can do that. We have a squad to do those things. You tell me you can't get lucky in a cup run and actually just turn up in a final, win it 1-0. I know it's very unlikely, guys, but it can happen.
I hear that.
It's possible. So yeah, he can. But again, that's not success of the club elevation or anything. That's a different kind of success because of where we are. Club elevation would be proper success, which is top 4 trophies, consistent level. Do I think he can lead us to that? No. But successful in where we are today, yes.
Right. And that MB, I knew you weren't talking about. You was talking about Mourinho and Spurs. I was talking because someone had mentioned it before, and. Yeah, I see it all, man. You man just relax in the chat. I see the comments. Poch is my guy, but if he doesn't win the Champions League with that team, I don't know if I can defend him. I can't lie. I can't. If he doesn't. No. If he doesn't, he has to win the Champions League.
Back to Tottenham, even if he doesn't win. Because
he has to.
He's brilliant at what he does. As in, what if he doesn't win that, he's not the winner that obviously I think him to be. But he's still a brilliant manager to rebuild your club, and we would still need that. So the reason it depends on where Tottenham is at the end of this season. If he gets sacked because he didn't win the Champions League, Tottenham probably still need that kind of manager. So that's why I'll take him because of where we are. If we were at that top level where he left us and then he went and messed up the Champions League with this team and then came back, then I would have an issue because it would be like, well, we need a winner. We actually need to win now. Whereas if we're where we are today, we need a rebuild. And he's the best manager to rebuild your club. I can tell you on both clubs that he's past clubs, Southampton and Tottenham fans, we know that he's a very good rebuild manager under little funds. So right now, the manager we definitely need is Poch. Like, it's mad how we strayed away from Poch to win, but now we're just begging for him back because that's what we need. So it does depend on where your club is at if he loses that Champions League.
Flawless, who would you take to partner? Pogba, Kante, or Fabinho? As much as like I think both are quality, Fabinho and Kante. We've seen that Kante is a great partner for Pogba, so I'd take Kante, even though I rate Fabinho highly. But yeah, put that defensive work rate around Pogba. We've seen how it looks for what's it called in it? Yeah, for France, 100%. So yeah. That's what it is. But yo, we gonna close out the show, people. Please make sure you get well. I was gonna say tomorrow. What shows are going on tomorrow? So Stats, Facts, and Vibes is back, 3:30 p.m. No need to apologize. It's calm, man. It happens in the comments, man. It happens on the screen sometimes. You know what I'm saying? My head goes at times and here we move. But yeah, tomorrow Stats, Facts, and Vibes is back, 3:30 p.m. Myself and Statman Part 2. You know what I'm saying, of what went down on his channel. He's still mad at me. He's still trying to get me in the ring for a charity boxing match. He was on Agenda FC. He's still unhappy with me in it, calling me an idiot and all these things. Large up Statman Baines. Then 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. I'm on Pi Radio, myself and Stroll. We'll be looking back at the Premier League. Everyone start to the Premier League and rating it from 0 to 10. So each team will run through and rate every team. We'll rate every single team's Premier League so far. And then boom, actually is a good show, isn't it? Interesting. All right, and then I'm not sure. Gonna talk from the Arsenal. Maybe I've not spoke to Cam, but keep an eye out. And then midnight, doing the most is back. Myself, Eleanor. Yeah, we're not even back on the Twitch. Myself, Jan, and Eleanor. Yeah, we'll be back. So we'll be doing the August edition. Well, the best. Yeah, it'll be the winners from August. That's where we'll be. So we'll go through all the winners and we'll pick the end of the month winners. Peter will be the special guest on that. Again, this laptop's messing up, but we move. But yeah, doing the most will be back. But keep an eye on the YouTube schedule because I'm going to update it after this. Keep an eye on the Twitch schedule because I'm going to update it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at That's Be Flawless. That way you won't miss anything because I post for every show. Make sure you do that. You can also find Jan, Eleanor, and Ryan. Find all their socials as well. We'll go to you, Ryan. Anything you want to add before we dip?
Nah.
None, yeah? All right, Eleanor, anything you want to add before we leave?
Nathan, I like this comment. I really wholeheartedly appreciate an Arsenal fan saying this. I don't like that nonsense. He's proved himself in La Liga and at Southampton and Spurs, so he's still a quality manager to me, regardless of what he does at PSG. Love.
Yeah, he's still a quality manager. He just won't be as good as what I expected him to be. Elite. Yes, because I expect him to make that jump into the elite. Like I've said this, I think he's that good. That's why I wanted him at Manchester United because I believe he's a good enough manager to take it to the elite. Standard. Yeah. If
he doesn't win with that, then I can understand United fans not wanting him because obviously their side is different. But yeah, that's all I wanted to add. Thanks for having me back. It's great to be back.
Great having you back. It's always great having you on.
100%. And we're going to start the Spurs show as well.
I'm really happy to be back. So.
Oh, it's good to have you
back.
I
do really miss you when you're not on, I can't lie. I'm just stuck with these two, you know. It's just not the same.
If Yancy, anything you want to add before we bounce?
No.
Was that a no?
No.
All right, cool. And yes, love to everyone who's supporting, like I say, in each and every time. We're going to keep the shows coming, man. Hashtag the show must go on. The work doesn't stop, people. We're going to continue to provide content as long as you lot continue to support. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Road to 4K. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.